Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TWitWoW Request Live number 15. We have a very interesting live reaction request for you today. As you can clearly see on the background, we are going to be live reacting to the final 4 matches of Wrestle Kingdom 8, which is, if you aren't aware, New Japan Pro Wrestling's WrestleMania. It's the biggest show in the New Japan year. It happens on January 4th every year, regardless of what day that happens to fall on, in the Tokyo Dome. And it is a huge show, and they typically have like 40-minute main event type matches. And on this specific set of matches, we are going to be live reacting to Goto versus Shibata, Devitt, now known as Finn Balor, versus Ibushi for the cruiserweight title, or I'm sorry, junior heavyweight title, Nakamura versus Okada, and the rightful main event that ended up being the semi-main event. I actually said Okada versus Nakamura. It's Tanahashi versus Nakamura, but the rightful main event that ended up being the semi-main event is Okada versus Naito, which we're getting as the main event of Wrestle Kingdom 11 this coming year, or 12 it is. Damn, I'm having trouble figuring shit out. John, tell me what's going on.
Brother, what's going on is we're getting ready here to take a deep seat and live react to some quality wrestling.
Dude, I can't believe it's Wrestle Kingdom 12 coming up. That blows my mind.
It's really crazy given that you and I kind of jumped into New Japan Pro Wrestling together at Wrestle Kingdom 9, and it'll already have been like 3 full years since you and I started really being passionate fans / affording coverage to New Japan Pro Wrestling. That said, this is very, for no other reason, I'm going to level with everybody. The other 3 matches sound great. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for all 4 of these matches, but I'm especially curious about Prince Devitt versus Ibushi.
Yeah, I knew you would be, because we really have little to no exposure to Balor as Devitt outside of the WWE NXT umbrella. And here we are not only seeing him, but seeing him in a match against someone that we know is one of the best that there is.
Exactly. So, brother, I'm ready to get right into this. I know you already gave me a timestamp. I'm all situated. I know we're going to start with Goto versus Shibata, guys that, would go on to win the heavyweight tag titles and really just be close friends with the company. Yeah, 1 year later. So it's cool turning back the clock like this. So I'm going to hand the reins over to you, and we'll get started whenever you're ready.
All right, guys. Well, I just want everyone to know that we do have this pulled up on New Japan World. We have our players open. We kind of have it in parts, so we have an interesting timestamp here. Basically, what you want to do is go to the point where the referee rings the bell, pause, and then rewind 5 seconds. I don't want to give any timestamps because different people probably have different videos pulled up and stuff, but you go to the Shibata Goto match, find the bell ring, pause the video, rewind 10 seconds, and that's where we are. Is that fair to everyone? Is that fair to you, John? Is that fair to everyone else?
Absolutely. Sounds fair to me, man.
All right, guys. We are going to be hitting the play button when I say go. Obviously, I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown first, and then I'm going to say go. That's when you hit the play button. And, yeah, I think we're going to get right into this. We're not going to keep stalling any longer. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we've got Goto versus Shibata, and there's the bell ring, and these guys are staring each other down. A couple of guys with a very, very storied past with each other, 2 good friends that obviously kind of ended up being on opposite sides of the ring here, as you can clearly see.
And, brother, I gotta say, just to get this off my chest very early on, like I said, I'm excited to turn back the clock, but even more so, I'm excited that we can watch the Shibata match, knowing that he came out of his recent turmoil and his recent hardships, with his life intact. It was one of the more emotional moments of one of the more recent New Japan events that we covered. Shibata's return saying, "I'm alive," and that is all. Really getting to see what the man does best and knowing that he still has a life in the aftermath of like all that, stiffness and strikes, and especially, of course, the headbutts, which I don't know if we're going to see any of the Shibata headbutts here, but I'm just really happy that we get to watch a Shibata match in that context.
To be fair, I think this was before he started doing the really hard, stiff headbutt that busts himself open.
Good, good. So at least we won't have any cringy moments like that as we got the lockup here.
The second lockup of the match already, actually.
And honestly, speaking of turning back the clock and the disparities between
what a slap!
The strike there by Shibata. Went for the PK and Goto just ducking there.
That was quick. I'm thinking this was actually probably back when Goto was still using the Shoten Kai as his finish too.
And you read my mind and you pulled the thought directly from it because I was getting ready to say the exact same thing. We've got, I thought it was going to be a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Well, oh, look at that. Nice go around there by Shibata's got the half Nelson, looking for the full Nelson. Potentially a dragon suplex. Turns him around. Snapmare takeover. Nice shoot kick to the back by Shibata, just stomping on Goto. I'll tell you, this man's strikes are impeccable. And then you got the figure four, and I think he's got it locked in. I can't really tell. Yeah, he's got it locked in. I'll tell you, Shibata is one of those guys again. You're just grateful that he came out of everything he did, all the sacrifices he made, okay. But you always, in my mind, look at him and you say, that's a guy that really could have been world champion, that could have been the man, because he's just so good at what he does. See Goto there gets the ropes. Nice stomp there by Shibata. Forearm to the face. Forearm to the face again. And this is a game you don't want to play with Shibata, partner, lest you lose.
Well, you know what, though? We've got to remember, Goto is one of the best pure strikers in New Japan. Oh, and there you saw the wheel kick, but Shibata immediately just stomping Goto. And that was brilliant because not only did he do damage, but he also halted Goto's momentum that he was trying to build, starting with that spinning wheel kick.
That stomp right to the back of Goto's. I mean, you want to talk about completely disregarding another man's welfare. And Goto eating those forearms now. He's starting to fire back. Back and forth these two go. Goto not backing down here from Shibata.
These forearms, man. Looks like Shibata got the upper hand. Oh, and now we know he likes to do the stalling, delayed drop kick, but we might get a face wash first. We haven't seen that in a while from Shibata either.
No, we haven't. Here we go. Kick. What a drop kick.
Yep.
I'll tell you, in the context of New Japan Pro Wrestling, there may be no more intense competitor than Katsuyori Shibata. Because that's fair. Man, I'll tell you, he hits hard, and he loves doing it, too. He can take a beating, and he could give one just as fierce. And now he's going to pursue Goto here. Gets him back in the right. Look at the urgency here from Shibata. I like that. Sense that Goto might have gotten a little bit of separation, and he even saw the finger wag there from Shibata saying, no, not yet. I've got you right where I want you. And you see now these measured shoot kicks. I mean, the precision of these kicks, and Goto just collapses there. Oh, my God. Right to the face. Goto may have to check to make sure he still has the same number of teeth. I mean, that was just a vicious kick. Right to the face. I look at Shibata, he's just like, tried to tell the bitch, stay down.
Yeah, Shibata goes hard, man. Shibata goes hard. And now the knee to the face. Oh, Goto, though, following through, lariat.
Nice lariat there by Goto. And that's a man that knows how to utilize his power. And what impresses me about Goto that you're starting to see more today, and I say that as a compliment, that it's starting to become more the norm. There's a shoot kick there. Another shoot kick, is that I think Goto knows how to synthesize his power with finesse. He's not bumbling. He's not sloppy. There's a real technique to the utilization of his power that I can really appreciate.
Absolutely.
And you see Goto now going to ascend to the top rope. Nice elbow drop there. That's a Goto signature, too. And Shibata kicks out.
I feel like we haven't seen that in this most recent G1, really, did we?
We may have, but if we did, it was more forgettable because, Goto's definitely refined his game since then with the GTR and the inverted GTR and just a little fine-tuning he's done to his game. We also know he has adopted Shibata's sleeper and PK combo.
Yep.
Man, back and forth. And is this just about pride, partner, or is the Never Open Weight title at stake, or like what?
No, I actually wanted to kind of find that out on my own as well. So I did a little research and I looked up the show, and there's nothing on the line here. It's a singles match.
Well, you know what? Then that means the stakes are the intangible. It's that pride. It's that ability to say, I beat either if you're Goto, I beat Shibata, and if you're Shibata, I beat Goto at Wrestle Kingdom 8. And there's another boot there by Shibata. Shibata off the ropes again. Another boot by Shibata. Is he going to go to the well a third time? He is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, but Goto caught it.
Great catch by Goto.
Lariat.
Nice. This is look how he falls right into the cover, hooks the leg, and Shibata. That was close, but I love in one fluid motion, discus lariat, initiate the pin. That's what you call veteran instinct. No wasted motion there by Goto. Goto now. He's got Shibata. Waist lock. Could be a back suplex. There it is. Again, right into the cover. 2. Kick out again by Shibata. Goto is on the offensive, though. And that's where he wants to be, because I feel like he's really been getting the stuffing kicked out of him for a good portion of this match. Waistlock attempt here. Nice standing switch by Shibata.
Octopus. Oh no, that's just right now. We're just in an abdominal stretch, but we know Shibata. We know he's going to transition into an octopus here.
Now look at how gorgeous the form is here, Ashton. You see Shibata's leg wrapped around the inner leg of Goto.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, the technique, and I only point this out.
He didn't actually get the opportunity to transition into the octopus. That's surprising.
What a German there by Shibata. And I know me pointing out the technique and stuff, it may seem like I'm stating the obvious to a longtime observer of New Japan, but, you know, I see most abdominal stretches or most sharpshooters or any kind of a maneuver, and it's not necessarily sloppy, although sometimes it is. But, you know, it's so rare, I think, that you see certain maneuvers that you're like, that's perfect. That's how that hold should be applied. I think Shibata really exemplifies that with how great his technique is. And Goto there with another backdrop driver. Goto now going to go. I thought he was going to go for a cover.
That's definitely a move that we've seen Goto use a lot more recently.
And another backdrop driver. Goto ate it, though. And now he does one to Shibata. Shibata, though, going to eat it right back.
Oh, and another to Goto. Oh, I think Goto tried to eat that one, and yeah, he kind of did. Shibata, though, with the back elbows. Oh, nice Pele. We have not seen that from Shibata ever, I don't think, have we?
Wonderful Pele there by Shibata. I don't think we've seen that either. That was definitely new for him.
Yeah, that was awesome, though.
But, you know, that's the great thing to spring on somebody that makes the assumption that they know you possibly even better than you know yourself is by introducing a new trick from the bag. And you see Goto is looking spaced. You look at that one eye, and he may not even know where he is. Just a reminder, he's at Wrestle Kingdom 8.
That's right.
Yeah. Big stage. Big money here. No titles.
Oh, man. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies. Stop!
Exactly. And Shibata not going to stop, but he eats a lariat for his trouble.
Oh, and he one counts it. Oh, my God. There's the shoe kick. Oh, but Goto ate it. Another lariat. Shibata only a one count. These guys. Shoe kick into the chest from, and another kick out at 1. These guys are dead.
Yeah, these guys have just been murdering each other here. And Shibata's got to get his bearings. Goto's got to get his bearings. And this crowd here at Wrestle Kingdom 8, very appreciative of the efforts of these two men. Now Goto again, you could see his face. You know that tank, not necessarily sputtering, but the needle is definitely moving south. He's definitely got to kick it up into that next gear because you don't know how much longer he can go.
Goto might be calling for the Shotenkai here. No, he's got him up in a fireman's carry.
Could be an Ushigoroshi. Oh, Shibata. Sleeper. Goto, though, does seem to be near the corner. No, he's going to try and opt for the ropes.
Shibata's got that locked in now. Look at that. He got the arm up and over and everything. This might be the beginning of the end.
And you could see the expression change in Goto. He is definitely fading. Oh, he's down. Goes down any further, he'll be in PK position. He's got that one leg slightly elevated.
Oh, Shibata isn't content with a PK. He's going for an Ushigoroshi of his own, I think.
Oh, wait, look at this here.
Yeah, Ushigoroshi from Shibata.
Damn, that Ushigoroshi was vicious. And now is he going to pick Goto up and now go for the PK?
And now go for the PK. Yeah, he is.
Oh, this might be it here.
Though, isn't it? No, that's it. It's over. Go for the cover, Shibata. End it. 1, 2. Oh, Shibata didn't get it. Goto kicked out.
There was a slight, almost an imperceptible hesitation there by Shibata on the pin. I wondered if that was going to make any difference because you could see he was favoring the back of his head. But even so, I got to give Shibata credit. It's not like he waited 5 minutes. I mean, the difference between him checking on his head and the cover, again, practically imperceptible.
Yeah, maybe like a second and a half, but that's all you need.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better, partner.
Oh, I think Shibata was going for another Ushigoroshi, but Goto blocked.
Now look at the elbows here. Very pointed elbows by Goto to Shibata. He's got like a gut wrench here. This is going to be a Canadian backbreaker. Oh, my God.
That was like a reverse Ushigoroshi.
Yeah, it was like
now he's going to do the proper one. Ushigoroshi Jaws.
Oh, and he keeps it hooked. What the hell? This is going to be a... No, he didn't have the GTR back then. So...
Shoten. This is Shoten.
Oh, my God. Is that going to do it? 2. No, it's not. Man, he took Shibata around the world with that neck-based offense. I mean, first it was like a dominator over the knee, or like you said, almost an inverted Ushigoroshi, then a proper Ushigoroshi, then the Shoten. Unbelievable here by Goto. And now could it be... Oh. No, wait a minute. What's he thinking? Oh, my God. That's got to do it. That's a deep cover, too.
No.
Shibata still...
Wow, I thought that was it.
I mean, you can't blame Goto for that at all. The maneuver was impactful. The cover was deep. Shibata's just that resilient.
Yeah.
And now, Goto's got to be thinking Shoten Kai. And he is. You could see the setup here. If he gets... Oh, wait, Shibata!
Shibata hit a Shoten Kai of his own!
My God, these two.
Shibata is full-blown taking Goto's offense and using it for his own benefit.
I mean, seeing these two utterly exhaust each other, it's no wonder they became tag team champions a year later.
Yeah.
They know each other so well. And Shibata now going to get to his feet. First, he pulled out a Shoten Kai on Goto. That is Goto's finishing maneuver.
Yeah, man.
But, I mean, Shibata, he already hit his best shot once with the PK. Oh, wait a minute here. He just signaled for a knee-based maneuver. He did the arm break over the knee. We know that Ibushi does that now before the knee strike to the face. What does it mean for Shibata when he does it?
He's picking Goto up here by the hair.
I think we're about to find out. He never did a GTS or anything like that, did he? Oh, wait a minute here.
I think he might be going for another Ushigoroshi.
Oh, dude, Shibata shaking his head. He doesn't want to be deterred here. Goto, though, hammering those elbows like his life depends on it. And finally,
he really
Shibata...
went to town there. Oh, there's a headbutt from Goto.
What a headbutt there by Goto.
But there's a stiff headbutt from Shibata.
I guess he did do those. Oh, my God, and he sinks to a knee. Jesus. Is Goto's busted open, I think.
Is he?
I thought I saw a trickle of blood. It could have been a hair strand, so I don't want to be hyperbolic and I don't want to be, falsely excitable here, but I thought I saw Goto bleed. Maybe not. I wish he'd uncover his face because he's been holding his face for a long time.
Well, he's in pain, man. What do you expect?
I mean, yeah, that's true. And
listen, Goto, I know it hurts, but you need to move your hand so I can see if you're bleeding or not.
He's not bleeding, so that was a false call by me. I could have swore I saw blood. And now Shibata there with the forearm. My apologies for that missed call, folks. But regardless, we got an exchange.
We're all good. Let's get back into this.
Yeah, we got an exchange of soup bones here between Shibata and Goto. What a physical matchup here.
Forearm after forearm.
Man, I will say Goto may not be bleeding, but he is dazed. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, wait a minute. Caught the leg and another lariat. And another one count. And
Goto's calling for Shibata. Oh, he hit another lariat. He's going to hit one from behind. He hit one from behind, going for another one. That's 3 lariats in a row. Oh, but Shibata's firing up. Oh, but there's the big lariat from Goto. Took Shibata off his feet. And now it looks like he's setting up for a Shoten Kai.
Can he get it this time?
He's got him up. And that's going to be it.
That's it. That's the end of the match right there.
Oh, but he didn't go for the pin right away. 1, 2, and that's it.
All right, that is it.
I wasn't sure because he kind of hesitated almost the same amount of time that Shibata did after the PK.
What a war. I got to be honest, with the 4 matches we had on tap, I was kind of sleeping on this one, but my God, what a physical contest. Jesus. I'll tell you what, John Madigan, first of all, thank you so much for your donation and your request, and I hope we haven't disappointed thus far because these two men certainly have not. Jesus, what a match. And look at that image. them laying side by side. Hey, you want to do that again?
No.
Anytime. Oh, man.
I don't know if they do want to do it again, but they sure as hell shouldn't want to do it again.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, the idea that Goto fought his way back into this match when Shibata beat the holy hell out of him.
Yeah, I'll say.
I would have eaten a Shibata headbutt. I would have quit right there. I would have slammed my hand on the canvas 3 times and said, hey, this is me signifying a tap out. Call for the damn bell.
The problem is you would have had to be conscious to do that.
That's true. Now look at these two. Shibata grabbing Goto by the hair, but they're kind of looking at each other. I mean, we know these guys later on would become very close. You got to wonder if this match may have been the catalyst for all that. You know, two guys that push each other as hard as these two did. You can't help but come away with a feeling of respect for the other guy, and there it is.
Yeah, these guys have been, you know, they kind of grew up together in a way in the business. Like they've been around each other as opponents and partners for a really long time. This was not their first interaction.
Right. But I think it'll go down as one of their finest for my money. What a match. So what match are we doing next, partner?
Oh, man. Well,
you said
next
Devitt Ibushi, right?
Yep, junior heavyweight title match.
That should be an exemplary contest. Prince Devitt versus the Golden Star Ibushi. And Shibata, look at that, grab and go to like, ah, come on here, you lutz. We're going to the back together. Oh, man.
Goto and Shibata went to high school together. That's how long they've known each other. Yeah.
That is it. I mean, that's not just a friendship to me. That's a brotherhood right there. That's a beautiful thing. All right, folks. Well, the Junior Heavyweight Championship contest, I am elated for this. As a man who, you know, grew a reappreciation for Ibushi due to this past G1 Climax. And, you know, being a Finn Balor fan currently in the WWE and not knowing much of his New Japan work, it should be a great contest to witness.
Yeah, you might be about to develop a newfound appreciation for Balor as well, because this entrance is kind of one of the big deals that got him on our radar as far as mainstream kind of wrestling knowledge goes.
Yeah, I mean, I know that his theme should have been Real Rock and Rolla, which is actually one of my favorite wrestling themes in general. I think it's a sick-ass fucking theme. As we got here a video package, Best of Super Juniors 2011. And there's Kota Ibushi. My God, Ibushi. Very talented performer. We get to see him in his junior heavyweight days. Of course, Ibushi a heavyweight now. And there's him mixing it up with Nakamura. That's funny, given how they would mix it up a year later. Yeah, that's so cool. I love New Japan, man. It really is, like, right behind Lucha Underground, it's my second favorite promotion. So.
Oh, man. Getting to see all these highlights of Devitt. I have to get used to calling him Devitt for this match only. We saw him do a Pele. We saw him do a suicide dive. There you see the formation of the Bullet Club with him and Tama Tonga. And, of course, eventually we would get the Machine Gun and Big Luke Gallows joining in.
Well, hey, you know, I can say, funnily enough, that Tama Tonga hates Kenny Omega as leader so much. I remember one time he actually did tweet out at the artist formerly known as Prince Devitt, saying that he wishes he would come back and lead the Bullet Club again, because Tama Tonga associates that with the more golden era. He's done that with both Devitt and Styles. So, yeah, you know, this Prince Devitt starting it all, man. Yeah, it should be an excellent.
That's right. He was actually Doc Gallows in New Japan. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Not Luke.
And John Madigan, our patron, saying that he hopes that, you know, Devitt, now Balor, of course, in WWE, he hopes that Balor gets his own heel run soon. He wants it. I actually quite like him as a face. I think he's in a good pocket right now. I think the only problem is he really can't ascend to that main event scene where, in my mind, he belongs, because it's kind of monopolized by, you know, Lesnar and Reigns and yeah, Strowman, you know, which Strowman I love, so that's nothing against him. But as long as Brock's in the picture, I really don't think Balor's going to get that fair shake, because I don't really know if they associate him versus Brock as a marquee matchup. Not saying that's my opinion. I think that's the company's opinion. But I think once a guy like Reigns and even Strowman, if I'm honest, wins the belt, or whoever takes it off Lesnar, then I think we could start having more conversations about, you know, Balor asserting himself, getting in that main event scene, and potentially having a heel run in the process.
Yeah, it seems like it's a long way off, but I wouldn't write it off completely.
And Golden Star, Kota Ibushi coming out first. He will be the challenger in this junior heavyweight championship contest.
How interesting is it that we know Ibushi's best friend / greatest enemy, Kenny Omega, is currently leading the faction that he will be facing the leader of in this match?
Yeah, that's why I love this whole turning back the clock with a lot of Patreon requests, because I think you get a deeper appreciation for certain matches when you know what the aftermath was, and you're really able to contextualize it with, wow, these are the roads that everybody took. This was the consequences of those paths. And yeah, to know that Kota, his greatest enemy, would be the current Bullet Club leader in Kenny Omega, and now he's facing the inaugural leader, you know, the guy that really set it all in motion, Prince Devitt, is just really a mind-blowing kind of thing where it's like, damn, how far we've come.
Devitt actually did face Okada for the world title. He was one of the very few junior heavyweights to challenge for the IWGP world title. Now, granted, obviously he didn't win it, but the fact that he even challenged for it tells you just how hot he was at this time.
Absolutely. And now look at this entrance. This is why we keep wanting to see, you know, Devitt, now Balor, have a grand WrestleMania entrance because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
There you see the casket.
He challenged for the world title against Okada at Kizuna Road 2013. So it was about 6 months, maybe 5.5, 6 months prior to this show.
Oh my God.
Holy hell.
And Prince Devitt.
That's a different kind of demon right there, people. He looks like Carnage from the Spider-Man comics.
Absolutely. Jesus Christ.
He looks awesome.
He does.
It's also worth noting that Devitt, as a junior heavyweight, because obviously you see he has the junior heavyweight title right here. As a junior heavyweight, he was in the G1 Climax in 2013.
Yeah, I mean,
they didn't make any bones about him being a junior either. Like, they didn't say, like, oh, he's gaining weight to be in the G1 Climax or he's joining the heavyweight division. No, he was a junior. He just was that damn good that he was still in the G1 and picked up a win over Okada when he was champion in the G1.
Well, you know, that's something that even Kenny Omega can't lay claim to. Now, Kenny, of course, in recent times has beaten Okada, but I'm talking about Kenny had to bulk up to do that. Devitt didn't have to, and that, yeah, I think, is a testament to the brilliance of the performer that this man is. See, and
yeah, there was this kind of big moment with Omega where when they kicked AJ Styles out of the Bullet Club, he said that he had to starve himself in order to be light enough to be in the junior heavyweight division, and that he was leaving it and he was going to be able to eat and be at his more natural weight as a heavyweight.
Yeah, and I will say before this match starts, what has me so excited about this is, if I'm honest, I sometimes wonder if people know or if people remember just how great this man is as a performer. It's the same kind of quandary I have with a lot of Kenta's recent work, of course, now Hideo Itami, is, do you know how brilliant this performer is? Because I think when they're in one place too long, you start making those associations and you think, oh, well, how good is that performer really? But I think we're all about to see the true brilliance at the biggest stage, Wrestle Kingdom 8, of Prince Devitt. Look at those eyes, man. Those eyes were to lock with me. I'd melt. I'd forget who I was. I think my life would just become nothing but a bunch of dissociated fragments. I mean, just utter terror would run through my spine experiencing that gaze, and there is Bullet Club.
And he's got quite a bit of company with him at ringside there, as you said, in the form of Bullet Club. He's got Carl Anderson, he's got Doc Gallows, he's got the Young Bucks and Tama Tonga all out there with him. I didn't see Bad Luck Fale, but of course it wouldn't surprise me if he was also out there.
Do you see Devitt damn near stoic? I mean, that gaze with that painted face, you know, in his demon form, Devitt just seems to be in a zone right now. And if I'm Kota Ibushi, that's a bit disconcerting. You know, normally you look to the other guy and you think that maybe he exhibits that jittery kind of energy. You know, it's Wrestle Kingdom made. It's a huge crowd, big stakes. But for Devitt, he's treating this like just another match. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. Again, it just shows how calm, how professional this man is, even under the most demanding circumstances. And you see Carl Anderson and Tama Tonga telling the ref, hey, we'll be good.
There's
Scouts
the bell.
honor. And there is the bell. Oh, man. So who do you have in this contest, partner? Give us some of your thoughts. I know I've talked.
I got to tell you, I think that this might be a situation that's similar to the way that he's portrayed in WWE, where this big special entrance with the face paint and body paint and all that stuff might increase the odds of Devitt retaining his junior title here.
Yeah, I mean, Kota Ibushi, he's not facing just any man. In my mind, he is facing somebody that, you know, at least back in this time especially, I think could have been in the conversation as one of the best wrestlers in the world. And now the ref, and now look at that switch there by Devitt to Ibushi. He's going to spread the arms apart, get him hooked around the ropes. And now look at that back up and then just pats the chest. Oh, and then the kick, almost a clean break, and then a clubbing.
I was going to say, yeah, not really a fully clean break, though, because he went right after him immediately.
Now I can see why John Madigan would love to see this Devitt in a WWE context. I love a guy that knows how good he is.
Oh.
There's no comes being aggressive. Ibushi, though, ducks down.
Oh, leap. Oh, what a kick from Ibushi.
Gorgeous shoot kick. And that's the thing. I haven't really talked about Ibushi much, mainly because there isn't much to say. I mean, he is, according to reports that I've been reading, because I think there was a New Japan show recently. Oh, and then there's the sledge right to the back there by Devitt to Ibushi. Ibushi is currently the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Drop kick. This show, though, was all about the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Again,
I was not aware of that, so I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. got his title match recently, and he lost, apparently. And so that means...
I knew about that, but I didn't know about Ibushi.
Well, I mean, yeah, because remember, Ibushi did beat Tanahashi at G1. And
Doc Gallows... So Devitt was in the ring, and then Ibushi shot him right across over to kind of take Gallows off the apron. Ended up hitting him pretty hard there. I got to say, man, Devitt's paint, the way it is, looks way better than it's been in WWE, because it really does create the optical illusion that he's got like that, like for a face. It's
got more of a 3D quality to it to me, if that makes any sense.
It looks realer, more real.
Exactly. And nice kick there by Ibushi. I also like that Ibushi's fully cognizant of the numbers game before him. And Doc Gallows, though, with the leg trip, that was blatant. Now the referee's attention is deferred to, Devitt and the rest of the... And now they're all ganging up on Ibushi. Wow, like a pack of wild dogs just stomping away at the Golden Star. And Devitt has got to be loving it, because here Ibushi is getting, hurt. Ibushi's getting beat up, and Devitt doesn't have to exert any energy in making that happen. I tell you, the Junior Heavyweight Champion, when you want to talk about advantages, he's got just the psychological advantage of being the champion. He's got the numbers advantage of Bullet Club. I really feel like this is a situation for Ibushi where he's fighting from the ground up here. And now Devitt, look at that. Look at that, just stomping right there. Oh my God.
It's so cool, though, because when the Bullet Club does their work, it's like the demon using his minions to do his bidding.
Exactly. He realizes, hey, I've got resources. I'll be damned if I'm not going to utilize them to my benefit. And I'm just stomping away here at Ibushi. Tell you, you just got to love. It's so simple yet so effective, the game plan of Devitt. And now Devitt, nice low basement drop kick there.
Right. We really haven't seen him use that in WWE in a while either, it seems like.
And Ibushi's midsection, you could see all the wind driven right out of him there. Now Devitt going to pick him up. It's going to be a backdrop driver. No, he's going to perch him. Oh, Tree of Woe.
Oh, I think we're going to get another delayed drop kick here.
You're probably right. Either that or a Bullet Club member. And you see Carl Anderson and Matt Jackson just cranking on the head and neck of Ibushi.
Continuing to maximize the damage to Ibushi.
And Ibushi, you can see, he almost looks like he's struggling to breathe. And there's another stomp there by Devitt. Nothing pretty about that. Now he unhooks him from the Tree of Woe there. Hooks the leg. Ref, though, not going to count it.
Oh, it's always interesting to me when New Japan refs just refuse to count.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's because he knew on some level about the interference and he wanted to be fair to Ibushi or what, but now...
Well, abdominal stretch. And there it is.
Yeah, he's got it. Ibushi can only offer so much resistance.
He's got that locked in pretty tight, too.
He does. Oh, my God. Look at, too, the physique of Devitt, and again, how that just contrasts with the paint, which, like you said, it definitely has more of a realist quality than what we see, you know, Balor now.
Oh,
currently.
nice gut
Single knee gut buster there. Hooks the leg. Two. Gotta wonder if it would have been more beneficial to hook both legs, but regardless, Ibushi is still in this thing. The junior heavyweight title hanging in the balance here at Wrestle Kingdom 8. Oh, no, right into the corner there. And Devitt, he's just got to be feeling so confident. Knife edge chop. And the ref asking, well, I assume he's asking Ibushi if he wants to continue. You see Devitt, though, taking his time. He doesn't really have that sense of urgency. It's far more methodical. Definitely more of a slow pace.
But then Ibushi got a boot up. Oh, but Devitt, what a chop! That chop took Ibushi off the top turnbuckle all the way to the outside and set him up to start getting beat down by more Bullet Club members. And in the meantime, Devitt has the referee distracted.
Oh, God.
Carl,
oh, my God. That was right on the back of his head. I feel like with most apron power bombs, it's like the neck and the upper back. That was, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Ibushi was damn near concussed. That was a vicious apron power bomb by the machine gun, Carl Anderson. And again, if you're Devitt, you have got to love this. Because I don't know. I'm assuming at this time he still used Bloody Sunday, that DDT maneuver. And so if you're working over the head and neck, you are softening it up. You are priming it for Bloody Sunday. Nice slam down there by Devitt.
He might be setting him up for a coup de grace, though.
Yeah, I wasn't aware if he used that maneuver as well at the time, but you might be right. This might be coup de grace here for the Golden Star. It's looking like it.
Oh, he went for it, but he missed.
Nice dropkick there by Ibushi.
Wow, that Ibushi dropkick sent Devitt all the way out. Oh, and now the Young Bucks. Oh, but the double Pele from Ibushi.
Young Bucks were blatantly getting involved there. I don't know if that would have risked a DQ or what. The ref might not give it to him. It is a championship match. Refs tend to be very lenient in higher stakes situations. And now Ibushi could be the
moonsault to everyone. A
corkscrew variation. I gotta say, for my money, that was better than Ibushi's triangle moonsault. And Devitt now seemed to get the brunt of that, but all the Bullet Club members got taken out. And this is what Ibushi needs. Because for as great as Devitt is, I honestly believe, and look at this again. Beautiful torque, excellent form. And the Bullet Club members come tumbling down like bowling pins. It looked like he had
exactly one rotation on that moonsault. That was so good.
And now Devitt back in the ring. But as I was saying, I believe in a one-on-one context, in a truly one-on-one context, Ibushi can beat Devitt. Springboard. What a drop kick. Great delay on that.
Not hooking a leg, though, John.
Yeah, could have been a mistake there, partner. You know, I always get on people about their pin attempts. That's kind of my thing. And a lateral press is fine in the early goings, but when you get in the later stages, now the flurry.
Strike combination. Into the shoot kick.
Shoot kick. Which could mean, I thought he was going to go for a moonsault, maybe a shooting star press.
There's your shooting star, brother.
There's your shooting star.
Now to the middle rope, into the moonsault. You got both.
Wow, I'll be damned. Hooks the leg.
Only a 2 count.
Devitt, though, kicks out. I mean, Devitt's one tough son of a bitch. He may have the Bullet Club. He may take the easy way out sometimes, but do not mistake that for him not being able to handle the big matches. And now Ibushi up again. And, went for the big kick. Could be Bloody Sunday.
He went for it. Now Ibushi rolling through.
Roll.
He's got
Okada roll. 2.
Only a 2 count. Oh, that was a first
chair.
I didn't see who threw it, but someone threw a chair at Ibushi.
My God, that was close.
He tried to use the tights, but Ibushi still managed to kick out of that.
Devitt knows how close that was. You see him taking umbrage with the referee's count. The referee was in perfect position, though. And now Ibushi.
Oh, come on, camera work.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That was and a kick out by Devitt. That was a schoolboy into a deadlift bridging German suplex.
Honestly, that was a schoolboy into what looked like what was going to be a ballplex into a deadlift German.
I mean, Kota Ibushi, not to steal AJ Styles' terminology, but Kota Ibushi is absolutely phenomenal. That sequence was so fluid.
Yeah,
and now
the power. Oh, and there he's setting him up for another high-flying move, another high-risk maneuver. He's going to the top rope, maybe another moonsault here. But, watch for Doc Gallows here. We've got some distractions going on. Oh, and he just sends Ibushi.
Oh, my God. The guardrail, and you see Ibushi immediately his hand over his face.
Yeah, he probably lost a few teeth there.
That was definitely throat and facial contact to me with that guardrail. Again, primarily the face. And Devitt now getting a reprieve. But again, I mean, I got to start asking the official, what the hell is it going to take to start even in these odds here? Because Doc Gallows did not give a damn about being seen. He had one objective.
But the thing is, Doc Gallows didn't start to go after Ibushi until someone else from the Bullet Club distracted the referee. So he still didn't know about it.
And I will say this, the referee is starting to sense something here, and I think he is. He did answer my question. I think the Bullet Club is being ejected.
And if not, yeah, no, they are. They're definitely being ejected for sure, all of them.
Wow, it's funny
what's Anderson doing there? Machine Gun. Oh, he's getting one of the titles.
Is he going to hand it off to Devitt? Oh, no, he's just going to walk out with it. Wow, okay. And Doc Gallows.
Well, there you go, John. You got what you wanted. Bullet Club has been ejected, and we've just got back down to the one-on-one match between Devitt and Ibushi. But has the damage been done?
I was going to ask the same thing to you, partner. And because, I mean, that face and the guardrail was crucial.
We know Devitt wants to go for the stalling drop kick here. Yeah, I think Ibushi might move out of the way. No, he didn't.
Oh, my God. That shotgun drop kick. Bang. And Ibushi just collapses.
Oh, and now Devitt rolling Ibushi back into the ring. This is dangerous territory for Ibushi. Devitt going up top. He wants a coup de grace here. I don't know what else to call it.
Oh, my God. He's going to do it right to the back of his head. You watch.
Yep.
Oh, my Jesus Christ.
That pop-up by Ibushi to sell it.
Oh, my God.
That was amazing.
Hey, if I'm Devitt, it's a question of if, not when. Or it's a question of when, not if.
Ibushi with the spin kick to the stomach. Oh, but Devitt with a drop kick.
As I was saying, if I'm Devitt, it's a question of when, not if. That's what I meant to say. I hit Bloody Sunday. Because Ibushi's got to be so disoriented, and that head and neck have got to be so softened up. To me, the Bloody Sunday is looking less like a possibility and more like an inevitability. And the ref now...
say probability, but you know what? That's even better.
And now, Devitt. You could see he's feeling it here. What does Ibushi have left to give? There's the chop. Oh, man. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Devitt knows he's got this right now.
Ibushi reversed the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, but Devitt with a chop.
My God, that chop seemed close to
Ibushi with the jumping Enziguri there.
I thought it was going to be a jumping Rana at first, partner, but yeah, jumping
Enziguri. And I thought originally that it was going to be a jumping drop kick, but it ended up being an Enziguri right to the back of the head.
Either way, it threw the equilibrium of Devitt off, and this is what Ibushi needed. Now it could be the Hurricane Rana.
Now we're going to get the Rana.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
In Bloody Sunday position.
Oh, my God.
No. Here we go. Spanish Fly, maybe? No, Rana.
Oh, my God, the height of that Rana, and he goes right to the cover.
With the leg. Only a 2 count, though.
Did you see the sense of urgency by Ibushi to go for that cover? It's like the moment he hit it, he said to himself, holy shit, I might have actually just beat Prince Devitt.
Yeah.
It's like he knew He knew. It's like those people, you buy a lottery ticket and all those numbers that are yours are rattled off, and you're just hoping that that last one is also yours. And Ibushi was hoping this moment was his, but it wasn't to be. And now could be a Phoenix Splash here.
Oh, and he went for it, but he missed, but he rolled through. Devitt with a lariat.
Oh, what a lariat by Devitt.
That lariat looked like it was so high impact that it actually hurt Devitt as well.
Oh, could be.
Oh, and now he's going for Bloody Sunday.
And
he hit it. That's going to be it. Oh, no, they're really close to the ropes, though. I don't know.
Oh, no, he's stacked the cover.
He kicked out.
Oh, my God. And now he's going to go possibly for a more proper coup de grace. We saw him get one earlier.
Yep, he's going to go for it here. Ibushi needs to move out of the way. Oh, my God, he did it.
No, he doesn't. That's it.
That has to be
That's it.
One,
two.
Ibushi kicked out again.
Oh my God, he kicked out again. Are you kidding me?
This is talk about never saying die.
And now Devitt, now he's got to say to himself, I need Bloody Sunday. All of it.
Do the reverse. Yeah, there we go.
Inverted Bloody Sunday. This is going to be it right here.
No.
Oh my God, what the hell? Pele.
Devitt has a Pele of his own. I'm surprised we didn't see it there. Oh, Ibushi went for Dragon. Devitt went for Bloody Sunday.
Jesus.
Basically a roundhouse kick right to the head.
This has got to be one of them. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, my God.
And a lariat.
Oh, Jesus. This has got to be one of the most exhilarating junior heavyweight championship contests I have seen since
this
Dragon.
Doesn't even feel like a junior heavyweight match to me. This just feels like a great match.
Oh, my God. Oh, it could be the.
There it is. Powerbomb. Is that going to be it? 2.
Oh my!
Kicked out.
That was 2 3/4 if I've ever seen it. Holy shit!
2 99 100ths.
Yeah. Now could it be the Phoenix Splash? I know Kota's beating AJ Styles with this. He got it. That might do it.
1, 2. He did it.
He got it.
He won.
Oh, my sweet mother of God. Kota Ibushi's your new junior heavyweight champion. What a great match. Oh, my Jesus Christ. Oh, partner,
without the Bullet Club, Ibushi was just too much for Devitt.
And what did I say earlier in the bout? What did I say? I said in a one-on-one context, a truly one-on-one context, Ibushi could beat Prince Devitt, and he did. So there is your new junior heavyweight champion, folks. God damn, it's no wonder. I mean, Ibushi, you see bouts like that, and then you know the kind of bout he put on 1 year later against Nakamura for the Intercontinental title. I mean, this is a special athlete right here. And as far as Prince Devitt goes, I mean, he was, as he always is, just freaking ace. Just wonderful to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a contest.
That was great.
So now what's next? Didn't you say Naito versus Okada?
Yeah, Naito versus Okada was supposed to be the main event of this show, but the New Japan officials decided to leave the order of the matches up to a fan poll, and the fans voted for Tanahashi Nakamura to main event the show.
Yeah, this would be one of those rare instances because I actually like New Japan's fan base, but even they're capable of getting things wrong every now and again. Oh my God.
Though, if they hadn't screwed Naito over, I don't know if he'd be as hungry right now as he is.
Yeah, I mean that Wrestle Kingdom 12 main event is going to be a barn burner. I mean, talking with all my friends, they all agree it's Naito's time. The belt's got to go on him. So that's really where, you know, the attitudes and everything else lies. You see Ibushi with the bouquet, the championship.
You saw who that was, right?
Who was that?
Desperado?
Oh, that was Desperado. I was going to take a slight guess, but I mean, man, you want to talk about turning back the clock. Desperado looking quite a bit different from his more, Suzuki gun attire in recent times. And yeah, now he's headed to the back. Damn. I'm excited for Naito versus Okada, though. We'll get just a little taste of what to expect from Wrestle Kingdom 12. To think it'll be 4 years removed from the bout that they're having here. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
And Ibushi admiring his new trophy. Hey, you earned it, Ibushi. What a great contest. Oh, wow.
Ibushi and Desperado would end up having a junior heavyweight title match at New Beginning in Osaka about a month after this.
Okay.
What is Ibushi doing?
I think he's just taking the scenic route.
It seems like it. I don't know what that was. He is really excited, though, and that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, hell, it was a great contest, and it's great enough when you're a performer to say, I put on a great match with so-and-so.
Hey, speaking of the junior heavyweight title, I believe our next junior heavyweight title feud in current time is going to end up being Kushida Ospreay again.
Okay. Hopefully Ospreay wins this time. Fuck Kushida.
Right?
Oh, we're getting
another. Your dream? This is pre-Los Ingobernables Naito. Much less interesting, if I do say so myself.
Oh, I agree. And apparently the fans also agreed, because they're like, yeah, we know traditionally you deserve the main event, but we're not going to give it to you. So, God, no wonder he turned his back on you people.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's ironic because it took him turning his back on them for them to finally respect him.
Yeah, because they all want to be wanted, and when they realize they're not wanted anymore, it's, oh, wait, but now I'm ready now. Yeah, you missed the fucking boat.
See, I think it's more along the lines of him turning his back on the fans made him interesting.
Yeah.
It made him less generic.
It's like, oh, man, he's not sucking up to us anymore. What do we do?
I don't know. Let's actually watch his matches and see if they're good, and if they are, let's cheer for him.
Exactly.
God, Okada with that hair. I forgot he had that hair.
Yeah. Oh, my God. You want to talk about times changing? Jesus.
I definitely prefer, like, the platinum blonde or even just, like, the normal dark hair that he goes with sometimes.
Oh, man. You see Naito being all intense. Now, today's Naito would be like, whatever. It happened.
2007, Okada as a young lion. Oh, man. I don't know if... Yeah, Naito was a young lion back then, too. Hot damn.
Holy shit.
That's awesome. And look who won, Naito. That's pre-Rainmaker Okada, though.
Yeah.
See, it takes a character evolution to get overpowered, because Okada lost to Naito in their base forms, but then Okada powered up and became the Rainmaker and started kind of owning Naito's face.
There you see in the whole video package, Naito having the Rainmaker somewhat scouted there.
And now Naito got a character evolution. He's El Ingobernable, and he's going to beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Yeah!
You got to wonder what the final form of both of these guys looks like.
I think we're already seeing it right now in real time.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think.
Oh, they're making Naito relatable. How adorable.
Yeah.
It's like a different person.
I can't wait for him to win the world title and then throw it up in the air because he don't give a fuck.
Okada looks like Kushida in this.
Yeah, he really does.
That's scary. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's 100% the hair, but still, it's scary.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is. It really is there. That is ridiculous.
Apparently, Okada was an MVP of some kind.
Well, he's New Japan's MVP right now because he's running shit.
No, he's not. Naito is.
Well, you got to win the belt first, so we'll see at Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Well, that's for the championship, but the MVP is different.
I mean, I'm sure that's more of a spirited debate, but regardless.
Oh, yeah, I'm not denying that. The MVP is 100% subjective.
We are turning back the clock here, and we're seeing how these two interacted at Wrestle Kingdom 8.
The main event. We're going to get a bunch of random women in the crowd. Naito!
Well, thankfully, I have this on mute, so the only random woman there would be you doing the imitation, so.
You're welcome.
Look at that, the cityscape with Okada's arms outstretched. That's some great imagery there. And then Naito's more local. Oh, man, I love it.
Oh, God. Big City Okada versus Country Boy Naito.
I'm just like you. No.
Cashing in his G1 Climax Championship opportunity now.
Yep. As is the tradition with G1 Climax winners being able to cash in at Wrestle Kingdom.
I saw Masahiro Chono. I know they're running through, it's either champions or G1 Climax winners, though. I'm not sure.
No, it's champions, because you can see the IWGP Heavyweight title over their shoulder.
Yep. Oh, and then Okada. This was Okada when he was only the 59th ever IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. Wow, Stardust Genius on his Titantron. Oh, you really were a square back then, weren't you?
He really was. It's so adorable.
And then he would go through this major character shift and actually become entertaining.
Guess how many reigns have happened overall in the as far as the IWGP World Title goes as of today?
You know, from this moment on, I'd say what, like maybe 4 reigns?
No. I mean, like, okay, so we know Okada is the 59th world champion on this show. What number champion would you say he is as of right now?
I know he's 60-something. I want to say obviously. I want to say the 62nd.
No, 65th.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had a grand total of 6 title changes since this show. Now, that might include this show, because we might get a title change on this show, but it's been 6 total.
And you see Naito getting himself pumped up.
Oh my God, Naito, you with your spiky jacket.
Yeah, it really, I mean, I keep using the phrase turning back the clock with this show, because in a lot of ways it is, given that we're so deeply entrenched in New Japan now. But holy Heisenberg, is this really turning back the clock? Because, I mean, that attire, Jesus.
It's pretty much the same attire he wore at Wrestle Kingdom 9 for his match with Styles.
Yeah, really took you a while to become cool, didn't it, Naito?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was only a few months after that Wrestle Kingdom match that he joined Los.
Yeah.
It was Wrestle Kingdom 9, and I think he lost to Styles, and then by like May or June of that same year, he was an ungovernable, an ingobernable.
Yeah. Well, at least you know this Naito won't take 20 minutes to disrobe, so I guess there are some positives.
No, but this Naito is going to take 20 minutes to be entertaining.
Savage. Now Naito.
See, yeah, even Tech Guru, who requested this, is saying no wonder Naito got voted out of the main event.
Jesus Christ. Anybody applying any or providing any medical care for all these burns? But
nope. I don't think that we can do that in the past. Time travel's not a thing yet, my friend.
Yeah, I gotta consult with Aerostar, but not Kushida though. Fuck Kushida.
Oh, Kushida can't actually time travel. He's such a poser. Just because you're a fan of a time travel movie doesn't mean you can time travel, Kushida.
At least we know that Aerostar's given us proof, because, you know, he ain't sweating it.
Exactly. We know Aerostar can time travel. He, you know, we literally saw a cinematic of him 1,000 years ago.
Exactly.
What's up with that?
And here comes Okada. The beginning of his O-penis, I am to assume. I'm in a state where I'm not going to lose, but at least you still have the idea that I might, right? How that would change. Yeah, even back then, a member of Chaos. Their logo seems different, though. Maybe that's just me.
It might be. It might be.
So, you gonna come out, Okada? Or all right, here we go. Like,
he's got stripper poles.
And there's Geto. Really wasn't hoping Geto would dance, but
no, he's not gonna dance. They're gonna have ladies doing it for him. Eventually.
And now, wait, did Okada just come out? Oh yeah, now I'm seeing Okada.
Oh my god. It's like Baby Rainmaker.
I can at least appreciate that even back then, he knew he was a pimp. He didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. He's like, I'm wealthier than you people.
Was a pimp! Isn't that how you always do it?
Yeah, usually. That's more for Bullet Club, though. For Okada, I've always had a respect for him, even at times when I've been more down on him. It's always been like he is an incredible performer, and he knows he's better than everyone else.
Oh, you know what? I think the stripper poles are for Nakamura's entrance later on in the night.
Of course, Nakamura truly epitomizes extravagance.
Well, yeah, plus it's kind of, maybe a little too on the head to have strippers dancing while money falls on them.
Yeah. Nakamura's just like, listen, Okada, you enjoy your Monopoly money. I'm actually going to have an artistic entrance.
Different kinds of extravagance.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It would be really cool if those Okada
match. This makes this match so interesting that, knowing that it got voted to be the semi-main instead of the main, is that it really does feel like the infancy for both of these guys, and especially for Naito, because this is before he got interesting.
Yeah. Which, maybe that's one of the reasons why, I can't speak for him, obviously, but I'd like to think that's one of the reasons why John Madigan even requested this show, because he knows the rematch 4 years later is going to be taking place this January. And look at that, Okada not giving a single fuck about Naito. I'm just going to breeze right past you. And Naito's just like, dishonored again.
So do we think that Tanahashi's opponent at Wrestle Kingdom is going to be Ibushi, or are they going to do something else there?
I assume the opponent was going to be Ibushi. I kind of hope it is, because I think that could be a fucking barn burner, and I would hope.
I know we have King of Pro Wrestling coming up here in October.
To me, I think the money match is Ibushi Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom, but who knows what New Japan's thinking. I do trust them, though, because, again, I absolutely adore this promotion. But I will say, I'm inclined to agree with Jarveris. He said earlier after the Ibushi matchup that he really hopes Ibushi becomes Intercontinental Champion. I'm the same way. Ibushi is Intercontinental Champion. Naito is World Champion. Suzuki still is never Openweight Champion. That's a pretty stacked roster of singles champions. And Juice is United States champion is my preference currently. So.
Oh yeah. You want Juice to beat Kenny, huh?
Yeah, I'm really digging what Juice has been about, and I think it would be a better fit for him while Kenny continues to pursue the heavyweight title. So.
Do you think Kenny's ever going to win the world title?
Oh yeah. Yeah, honestly, if Kenny's to be believed from his interviews, which I'm not saying any performer is, because it's all about the right deal, but I think he's pretty deeply entrenched in New Japan, and he's not going to be satisfied until he's world champion, which I do think could happen, especially within the next few years. I think with the momentum Kenny has, he'll get it done. And here we go. The downvoted world title match underway here.
Downvoted? This is not Reddit, John.
Well, you could have fooled me, because fan votes deciding the match card of your biggest show of the year.
How about just relegated? The relegated match.
No, it was downvoted. These people all decided that you guys suck more than the guys that we actually chose to be on our main event, but you can enjoy the semi-main spot, even though one of you is world fucking champion. So, yeah. Enjoy us slapping you in the face with our collective dick.
Oh my god.
Hey, you guys were savage to Naito earlier. That's just my honest opinion.
Yeah, because he's not interesting yet.
And yet another reason why they got downvoted. And now, lockup here.
Oh, man. The lockup.
As the Stardust Genius. God, what a fucking horrible name. As,
Who comes up with this shit?
now there's the standing switch by Okada. Oh, but you see, though, Naito maintained control of the arm.
Oh, man.
And Okada there kind of situates himself where he gets a side headlock. Like cranking on it there. Naito going to try and get the leg scissors. Okada, though, great spacing. Great control of the hold. Naito going to reverse the leverage, but Okada very quickly. We know Okada, even back then, had the power of the pencil in his back pocket. And I don't know. I haven't really seen a finisher or a performer able to really buck up against that just yet.
No, definitely not. Not ever.
We'll have to see if Naito fares any better at Wrestle Kingdom 12 this January. Which, I mean, honestly, it may feel like it's a long way off, but we're already September 17th. I mean, Wrestle Kingdom's going to be here before you know it,
yeah,
guys.
we are less than 4 months away. Less than a third of a year.
And now wrist lock there by Naito. And Okada's probably thinking, I wonder how soon I could start thinking about getting off my Rainmaker. Rolls through. Versus the leverage there. The wrist lock into a hammer lock by the champion. Got camera. I would advise.
This was back when Okada was still using Heavy Rain in every match.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's how far back we've gone.
And now Okada.
Clean break, baby. Clean break. You know how it is. Oh, but he shoots Naito into the rope. Leapfrog. Naito over. Okada off the rope. Arm drag from Naito. Drop kick from Naito.
Drop kick from Naito.
Oh, man. It's all the fun Naito stuff without all the fun Naito character stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And now Snapmare takeover into the rear chin lock.
Rear chin lock. God, we really don't see enough of these rear chin locks in wrestling anymore, do we?
No, we do not. I think you see them a lot more in New Japan than you do in their Western counterparts. And nice leg scissors there.
Sarcasm.
And, oh, Kota tried, and now look at that. Squeezing on the leg scissor hold there.
Yeah, very nice. Almost like the code of silence.
Exactly.
Not quite, obviously, but not bad at all.
Okada wagging the finger saying, no, I'm Okada. I don't lose this early in matches. I'm me.
Never.
And you see he's inching his body towards the bottom rope, but nice transition there by Naito into the cover. Only a 1 count there. Right back to the rear chin lock. I mean, that is one thing this Naito and the more interesting superior Naito have in common. We know that the superior Naito also enjoys a kind of slower, more torturous pace where he really picks the guy apart. And Okada kicks out.
Yeah, we know current Naito does, but this is not current Naito. This is high energy, baby face, basically luchador Naito.
Yeah.
Scoop into the neck breaker.
Nicely done there. Now, oh.
Leg chicken wing.
Yeah, leg chicken wing there by Naito. And Okada just visibly wincing here.
Forget the wing. This is a chicken leg.
Wow. And Okada inching his body over. That was almost as painful as Naito's lack of personality here. And Okada.
That was mean.
Damn right it was. Bullying rules. Naito, you're trying to wear out the champion.
Trying.
And Naito, I didn't know if he was going to try and turn that into a pin of any kind, but he didn't. He's just going to kind of
say, what are you doing, Naito? You just let him go?
Nobody questions the Stardust. I can't say the nickname with a straight face. It's so
the Stardust
bad.
Genius.
What the fuck does that even mean?
means that he knows more about Stardust than anyone else in the world.
I feel like Naito did a cornucopia of drugs while watching like a really flashy, high-energy anime, and he's like, "I've seen the vision. I'm the Stardust genius."
Oh, the trip! Oh, but he was going for the drop kick, but Okada caught him. Sent him up and over. Oh, triangle drop kick there from Okada.
Oh man, Okada's like,
"Oh
wow.
Man, come on, Naito! I'm still gonna root for you, even though you're boring as hell."
That's dedication right there.
Rooting for my boy through thick and thin.
I appreciate that.
Maybe if he overcomes Okada, it'll prevent Okada from becoming the overpowered ace.
Yeah, I don't think this is how us turning back the clock works. I mean, really.
But then what's the point?
I mean, whatever you see here is probably what's going to happen at Wrestle Kingdom 12 because all of your dreams are a lie. But yeah, regardless,
exactly. Naito to win.
And now Okada's got the wrist clutch. Oh, what is this going to be here?
Ooh.
What the hell is it?
Move.
Yeah, on the ramp. What the fuck are you doing, Okada?
Okada's a funny guy.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Just kind of torturing his opponent. No big deal.
It's like, I'm world champion, which means that everybody that challenges me is inherently worthless, and I can do whatever I want. Oh, it's going to be a drop kick?
Yep. And
drop
there it
kick.
is. You know Okada and his drop kicks. Always needing to get his shit in and stuff.
And this is going to leave Naito there like, oh, I did my job. You can begin the count now, ref.
Exactly. Countdown, ref.
Yeah,
Naito's really good at selling. Let's let him do what he's best at here.
Goto doesn't seem as animated. He's probably thinking, just let my meal ticket find his footing first. Then I'll get involved when necessary.
Of course. You've got to.
And now Naito gonna get back in the ring.
No, man. Naito, you might not have wanted to do that. You're so prone right now.
See, now I feel like current Naito would have had the same thought process. Like, I could get back in the ring, but that would require me giving a fuck. So I'm just gonna wait here.
Current Naito would have gotten halfway into the ring under the ropes and rolled right back out.
Exactly.
That's how he rolls.
What, you think I'm gonna acquiesce to you, Okada, when you're the champion? Pitch, please.
I don't acquiesce to anyone's whims but my own.
Oh, there's the stomp there by Okada. My God, Naito, you are a pitiful son of a bitch.
Oh, poor baby Naito. We know how much better you really are than this. We just haven't seen it at this point yet.
Exactly. But you do end up getting the last laugh on the wall.
Chop! Oh, overhead slap. Then Okada does stuff.
Yeah, Okada's open. I don't understand why more people just do not know this. Like, I actually find it funny when other people get in offense. Like, you know it's a futile endeavor, right? You know that you're just prolonging.
Is truly maximized.
I mean, you know that you're just prolonging the inevitability of your failure. And now
I love that the single arm Rainmaker pose with the foot over the chest.
Okada's pretty much telling Naito, you're not worth me using my full power, and the funny thing is, he's not even wrong.
Not yet he isn't. Not yet he isn't.
Snapmare.
He will be about 5 years from this point, or 4 years.
Straight jacket hold there by Okada. You even see it kind of has that smile going on, like, wow, this guy is such a bitch. I am just owning this right now. And now look at this. Ooh. I don't even know what the hell this is, but I like it.
I don't know what to call this either. This is interesting, though.
Oh, man. And now Naito's just like, no! No! He's just in so much pain. Oh, my God.
Let's call this 3 commas.
Yeah, I like that. Look at you.
So or if we want to base it on Russ Hanneman's famous wine, we can call it tres comas.
Yeah. And now Naito here hasn't even made an effort to get to the ropes, probably because of the searing and excruciating pain. And now he finally does get a foot on the ropes.
The whole point of being a pro wrestler is being able to think in those circumstances, though. You need to do better, Naito.
You think those thoughts are intermingled with his inner screams?
Yes!
Need to bitch. And now Okada just driving. I don't know, a nice back elbow there. Another back elbow there. I mean, even back then, Okada just got it. Like, his offense has been on point.
Oh, I think that move was actually deep in debt. It was an arm trap inverted 3/4 face lock. I think this is what we just saw. It was deep in debt.
Wow.
Damn. I wanted to kind of give it my own name, but no. Okada's just like, I got you, fam. And there's a drop kick. We see him do that combo even to this day. It's bread and butter. That is his money combo.
But, I mean, at least now he kind of infuses it with more character mannerisms.
Yeah, you know what we haven't seen him do yet in this match? Gloria or the off-the-ropes tornado DDT.
That's right. That's right. We haven't seen that yet. Nice forearm there by Naito. Back elbow there.
I love that we're both yawning from this match because it's old Naito and he's not interesting yet.
Yeah, he doesn't really deserve my enthusiasm. He kind of deserves to get bitch slapped in front of his family.
He did just hit a pretty sweet hip toss drop kick combo and then another drop kick. God, Okada and Naito are just throwing all the drop kicks right now.
Do you think Naito's family is here? Do you think they're ashamed? I would be. And now there's a forearm there to the face.
You know, considering he's not in the main event and he's literally challenging for the world title, I bet his family is ashamed.
Yeah. It's like, we don't even know why you wanted to do this pro wrestling to begin with, and then to realize that you suck at it. Like, but I promise you, 4 years from now, I'm going to be so much better. Well, son, that was oddly specific, but I still don't believe you.
Believe me or not, I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna do it, even though you said I couldn't, Dad. I'm sorry, this is just me finding an excuse to project my own issues. But back to the match now. Okada on the outside.
I'm gonna go to Mexico and I'm gonna start hanging out with a guy that calls himself the Shadow, and I'm gonna be cool. You'll see.
Son, I really don't know how I feel about that, but if I go on any further, I'll expose some of my own darker tendencies. So you do what you have to do. Yeah, Naito Quest. Oh, Jesus.
Naito Adventures.
Hey, what's your name? Evil, because I'm evil. Sweet, I'm Naito, the Stardust Genius.
Stardust Genius.
That's pretty awful, bro.
I actually got to say it out loud with a straight face.
So, wait, what does that even mean? It sounds cool, all right? God, you need help. Come with me.
Come with me.
Come with me if you want to be
and
relevant.
That is how we link Los Ingobernables to Lucha Underground.
Yeah, and then CMLL is like, okay, kids, so what have you done in New Japan? I have my own screaming fangirl. What does she sound like? Naito! Oh, dear God, you need help. All right. You came to the right place. After your excursion, you'll be a new man. New how? Interesting. Mother of God. Is it even possible? For me, I mean, you are pretty milquetoast, but we've had harder jobs before. All I've ever done is do the job. Not anymore. Drop kick there by uninteresting Naito.
Naito, I love your story for how he met Evil. What's your name? Evil, because I'm evil. And then next thing you know, Bushi shows up and he's just like, what's your name? Bushi. Oh, that's not interesting. Tetsuya Bushi. We have the same name. You're my best friend now.
Exactly. What do? I spit mist. Like Tajiri? No, I'm not like Tajiri. God.
I'm nothing like that man.
Oh, my God.
Next thing you know, Sonata shows up, and he's just like, hey, you kind of look like Okada, but you're not Okada, and therefore I like you. Join my team.
And then Hiromu Takahashi comes along, and they're like, what are you supposed to be? I'm everything that Zoolander wishes he was with actual wrestling ability. Sweet. Oh, and I have my own stuffed cat.
You're in.
Yes. And thus became the most fearsome and treacherous faction in wrestling history. Los Ingobernables de Japón. And more forearms there by boring Naito as Okada saying, come on.
Oh, head to head. Oh, but the forearms from Naito. So many forearms.
Yeah,
Okada.
Okada's...
Oh, headbutts. He's headbutting him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have it on good authority that Naito snapped after Okada told him your forearms are about as underwhelming as your personality. But
I hope we get that exact same spot at Wrestle Kingdom 12, though. That headbutt series was so good. Oh, and there's a drop kick. He's hung up in the trio. Whoa. Oh, the referee fixed it. Never mind. That might have damaged his knee, though. That left knee. That I think he still has taped up to this day. Oh, no, it's the right knee. It's the right knee. It was taped up back then, too. Look.
Oh, God, I heard something pop, and it wasn't the crowd. And then Ryback pipes in, that's my line.
Oh, my God. What did Ryback say that one time to Concessions Kane?
I don't even know, but I bet it was something hilarious. God, yeah, that does beg the question, like, what is wrong with your knee, Naito? Is it, like, perpetual arthritis? Like, what is going on with you, brah?
Carpal tunnel syndrome.
Get that knee checked, man.
Biker's knee.
Apron hung DDT.
Oh, that bicycle.
Oh, and spiked him on his head.
I'll say. Damn, Naito, you're really good at doing headstands when you don't want to.
Maybe he drove his head so hard into the floor, his mind was finally able to apprehend the concept of charisma. And now Okada.
No, not yet. It took over another year before they figured that out. Let's not forget, he literally had a Wrestle Kingdom match with AJ Styles, and it was the worst main event match of the show.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Okada ain't giving any fucks.
Okada giving Naito the Kojima treatment.
It's funny because I feel like Naito is going to treat Okada the way Okada's treating Naito now at Wrestle Kingdom 12. He's just going to spit on him.
He has to. There are going to be so many fluids exchanged in that match, you're going to confuse it for an orgy. I mean,
Naito's just going to spit at Okada, I mean, from way down deep. I mean, that's going to be some green shit exuded there. And he's going to be like, that's for Wrestle Kingdom 8, Okada. I am somebody now. Are you, though? Are you?
Yeah, I am. While I'm holding the title that you've called yours for the last year and a half.
Oh, and you see this title, Okada? This is how little I care about it. He pauses it on the canvas.
I'm telling you, man, I think that New Japan is doing a really good around the world kind of way of building to Naito Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 13.
Yes, dude, because I've loved their two matches. I already can't wait for the trifecta.
Because if you think about it, their first big match was in a block finals, and then their next big match was in the G1 finals. I think that next year, Omega's going to win G1 and Naito's going to be champion at Wrestle Kingdom, and they're going to get that match.
Oh my God, that DDT!
DDT!
Wow, Naito, you actually managed to get somebody's attention. Now let's see what you can do with it.
Yeah,
but, to refer to your point, though, like, if you're right, which there's a very good chance you are, because I do notice that I think New Japan has an affinity for the long-form narrative. If you look at Okada Naito and you look at before that Okada and Tanahashi and other matches, so there's a very great possibility that you're right about that. But if that is true, all the more reason why New Japan's my second favorite promotion going today. It is so fucking good. And really, while Lucha Underground's off the air, I mean, New Japan might as well take the #1 spot, you know? So it slides between 1 and 2 depending on the status of Lucha Underground at the time.
Yeah.
And now Dragon Soup. Oh, nope. Okada said, you getting offense. It's a great joke. And off the ropes. Is it going to be the forearm? No. Okada whiffs on the dropkick. Naito saw it coming.
Good job, Naito.
Wow, really?
I believe in you, even if I'm not interested in you yet.
Is this kind of like a Koji clutch, it looks like?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, at first it just seemed like a really fancy headlock takeover, and then he did stuff with it. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Then he did.
I do headlocks!
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jarvera saying he tore his ACL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
how did I not know that?
Yeah, that's why the knee is always bandaged up, I guess. Okada fading here. I mean, really, if Naito really wanted an effective submission, he could have just grabbed a mic and cut a promo on Okada till he fell asleep and then pinned his shoulders to the mat for 3 seconds. But I guess a Koji clutch works too. And now Inzaguri there.
It's clearly working too.
Oh, bridging German, great form.
By the way,
there.
let's not forget the name of that Koji clutch, Pluma Blanca.
Pluma Blanca. Well, I might have to remember that for Wrestle Kingdom 12, so good to know.
White feather. Oh, he's firing up. He's going to the top rope. Are we going to get a moonsault out of Naito? Nope. Okada says no. Uncle Okada, why?
Oh, now Naito clubbing away there. Forearm.
Whoa. Naito doing stuff. Off the ropes.
Naito doing stuff and flapjack there.
Oh, man.
God, no
shame Okada hasn't named that, because I feel like that should have a name. Maybe like In the Red. Or no, he actually already has that kneeling cross-legged STF that he calls Red Ink, so I shouldn't call that. How about
maybe,
plummeting stock?
That works. I was going to say because the opponent goes high up before they crash down, maybe something like debt ceiling or something like that. And now, wait a minute here.
How about bubble burst?
Could it be Red Ink? No, he's not. He doesn't have it fully locked in yet.
He's going for it. He's definitely going for it. But Naito just be like, no. Not allowed. No.
Just trying to get there. Oh,
that's it. That's in. I didn't mean that's it as in like the match is over. I mean that's it as in like that's the Red Ink. There it is.
Yep.
Oh, there's Bushi right outside the ring. You see him?
Yeah.
Tetsuya Bushi, Naito's long-lost brother of the first name.
Exactly. And Naito trying to get to the rope. He's trying. Okada saying, oh, right back to Red Ink.
Oh, man, so painful.
And he has got that hold locked in.
And
Naito.
Tighter than whatever it is that we're supposed to keep tight at all times, according to Xavier Woods.
I know. What do you have to keep tight? It. Naito just thinking, I know I have to do the job eventually, but can I just enjoy this Wrestle Kingdom moment a little bit longer?
You're welcome, Stephen King, for the plugs.
Yeah. You mark.
God, how much money does Stephen King owe Chris Jericho at this point?
I know, right? And now Naito just looks dead on the floor here. Okada's just thinking, well, time to just get the Rainmaker Lariat and end this thing. But you can't win. I'm representative of suburbia. I'm rich. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I wonder if someone at Warner Bros. Was just watching WWE one night and saw Chris Jericho do the it shtick, and they were like, you know what? I think it's time to bring it back.
Yeah.
Literally, bring it back.
Yeah. And sledge there to the back. Oh, forearm by Naito. Naito still trying, everyone. Naito is still trying.
Well, yeah. He's not going to just give up.
I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do.
Went for the kick with Okada. Big boot.
And now how's Okada going to follow up? I think
forearm.
Drop kick.
Yes.
No.
See, even though it's 4 years ago, I still know Naito's offense.
Yeah, no denying that, partner.
Come on, Naito. He's setting him up on the top rope. Is he going to go for a Rana? I think he is. Yep.
And is he going to? And he got it.
He hit it. Yes.
He got it. Okada dazed here. Naito may be signaling for the beginning of the end. Could be a deadlift
than even Ibushi.
And now, could be a dragon suplex.
Nice. Bridging dragon suplex.
Ref jumps into that cover. Oh, the throat slit there by Naito.
We know what that means, right?
Yeah, what was Destino still his finisher at the time?
No, he didn't start using Destino until he became Ingobernable. Corkscrew moonsault, brother.
Oh, okay, so here comes Gloria.
He uses Gloria to set it up, I guess. Only a 2 count, though. And now he's going for the corkscrew moonsault. Oh! Oh, man, he missed.
You crashed and burned, just like your attempts at relevance before you actually got it right. Oh,
you're horrible. Don't be so mean to my boy Naito.
I'll be mean to whoever the hell I want to be, good sir. I'm Johnny Scumbag. You see Kairi Sane in the ring? Yeah, Johnny Goodfellow ain't here right now. Look at these fans, huh? Naito!
It's so funny to me that you all of a sudden have this like alter ego Johnny Goodfellow when Son of Madness on Lucha Underground goes on the indies by Johnny Goodtime.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think I need to have a talk with him. We need to work some shit out. And there's a boot there by Okada.
Hey, man, he had it first.
Yeah, well, I had it better because I'm a superior human being. And now...
reverse neck breaker.
Oh, there it is. And now Okada going to go for the cover. Kick out.
I don't think you have a bead of hair running down from your chest to your belly button, do you?
Heavy rain. Oh, wow. Yeah,
so
Okada,
close.
That was such a weak kick out. You can get Rainmaker. I mean, Naito ain't going to resist. He's a little bitch. You got this.
Wow.
That kick out was so... It was like... Eh.
Why does that always work on me?
And now... Oh! Victory roll! Oh, that's deep, too.
Oh,
but of course it doesn't attain victory for you, Naito. Oh, shit!
What kind of suplex was that, John?
I looked almost like an exploder type suplex. Yeah, like a capture T-bone suplex almost.
Well, is it which way? It can't be both. It's one or the other, right?
I mean, look, you know, it's the same thing with Naito. You're good in ring, but you're boring personality-wise. You know, maybe he's just straddling the line and everything. What kind of moves do I do? Nobody knows. I know. Oh, headbutt there.
I want to say that was a T-bone suplex.
I mean, it was definitely it shares a kinship with the T-bone suplex, so we'll just go with that.
That was really similar to like the old Shelton Benjamin T-bone that he used to do as a finish.
Yeah, it's quite funny that you mentioned Shelton Benjamin when we think about, you know, the whole personality aspect.
Yeah, that's something that they have in common.
I call myself the gold standard. I'm the Stardust Genius. Wow, we're both terrible.
Is it just me, or does the little symbol on Naito's butt look like Bill Cipher?
I have to get a closer look. So,
I mean, it's a star shape, but you could make out a triangle in there if you cut 2 of the arms off.
Yeah, I definitely see an eye in there, too. The all-seeing eye.
Yeah, it looks like Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. Naito firing up! Oh, but Okada. Oh, Naito still, though. Okada with another forearm. Come on, Naito, do it again. Fire up again. Oh, the headbutt. He used a lot of headbutts back then.
It was effective. And then another forearm there.
Was it, though? Was it really?
I mean, against Okada, nothing is.
I was going to say, it seems more just like he's just grandstanding at this point, trying to make himself seem tough.
Oh, my God, those uppercuts by Okada.
God, Okada looks like just such a man's man next to Naito in this form.
He just looks pissed. It's almost like he just learned that in addition to his portfolio, wasn't faring well.
Oh, he went for the forearm, but Okada was like, nope. Head slap from Naito.
Wow, Naito, the balls when you're a charisma vacuum back then. The balls.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Eat it.
Oh, but now look at this. Okada going for the Rainmaker. Is this going to be it?
Night-night, bitch cakes.
Naito.
Oh, what?
Naito. Oh, really interesting pinning combination. 2. What do you call that?
I can do this. Oh, German. No.
Oh, drop kick into the back of the head. What do you call that little pinning combination Naito just tried there, John?
I really haven't seen anything like that. I don't know what the technical term would be.
Yeah, so that was really, really unique. I appreciated that. It was actually a little bit similar to something that I know Hunico used to do, but haven't really seen him do it. Oh, and there's a tombstone.
Now this is the beginning of the end here.
Yep.
I mean, because how many counters to the Rainmaker? I feel like Naito had more counters to the Rainmaker here than you see most people have the counters to the Rainmaker today. Like, probably because Okada
I would
didn't
say
know
he
how
only
to.
had like 2 or 3. There was
And
3.
another.
Oh my God, Okada is so strong. Another tombstone.
And that was with Naito wriggling his legs. Like, he actually tried. And it's just so apropos that his trying wasn't even close to good enough.
Yeah, that trying was very futile.
God,
and
if I
now
was
the Rainmaker, and it's over.
There it is. Yeah, you're done. Get the fuck
Count
out.
to 100. The match is over, people.
Yeah, you know what? If I was Naito's family, I would have just stayed home and watched this on pay-per-view. I wouldn't have even bought a ticket. Like, last thing I'd want to do is encourage my son while he was like this. Now, with how he is now, I would totally be that parent trying to come back and sponge off of his success. I mean, you can even ask Cliff. That's kind of how I am today. So, yeah, there is your winner.
Good to know you're a wonderful parent to Cliff.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you, son.
I wonder if he's in chat. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, of course.
You were getting ready to be like, it wouldn't surprise me, but nope.
So now that leaves only one match left, and that's the match we all actually give a shit about.
Nakamura Tanahashi for the Intercontinental title.
Exactly. Let's get some chat reactions to that.
Oh man, it's interesting too. It's kind of funny actually, because like this is the match that you can use as an example to be like, oh hey guys, the Intercontinental Championship is totally as important as the world title. It main evented a Wrestle Kingdom before, but then you realize why. It's like, oh, it's not so much the title that mattered, it was the people that mattered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's that? You say Tanahashi was involved? Well, of course it main evented, you dunce.
Well, I mean, both of these guys, really.
Yeah, really, because Nakamura definitely was at rock star status here.
Yeah, like, what would you rather see? The current day equivalent of Rock Austin, or a couple of young upcoming talents who are athletic and fun, but only one of them really has personality?
That current day Rock Austin sounds pretty good. I think we'll vote for that. We agree, good sir.
Well, congratulations, you've just created a complex.
All right, well, I'm going to be switching gears here soon. Yeah, the lights have dimmed. We getting a video package for this like we have everything else, or are we going straight to entrances? Oh, no, we are getting a video package. Entrances. Oh, wow. All right, then. Look at New Japan. Being like, no, we're not going to waste any time. Oh, no, nope, video package.
Aha! You almost got deeped.
Yep, that totally almost happened to me. Getting a rundown here of how these two came together. Hey, there's Jushin Thunder Liger. How you doing, you old bastard? And there's Nakamura.
And the funny thing is, we can't even say, oh, he's old now, but he wasn't old back then, because this is only 4 years ago. So rather than being like 52, he was still just like 48.
Exactly. I have no idea who you are. Wow, Nakamura. That hair. That kind of took me by surprise.
He hasn't always had the current look.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
He used to be kind of bland.
Oh.
And then he went to CMLL.
CMLL is just this magical fucking place. Like, why aren't they getting the attention?
Place where people go to develop and increase and really just kind of, grow a personality.
Exactly. Like, they should be getting all the attention, not AAA. Fuck AAA.
I mean, to be fair, I think most people that know about both promotions and have had exposure to both promotions are aware of CMLL's superiority.
Well, that's good at least, because otherwise they'd be wrong, and we can't have that, can we?
No.
Yep, the Intercontinental Championship.
I mean, after all, when's the last time we had a 5-star match from AAA?
God, that's a joke. Nakamura. the cooler person between the two. I mean, Tanahashi, I know I called Naito a square earlier, but Jesus Christ. Tanahashi takes that to a whole other level. I believe in honor, tradition, respect. Nobody cares, you fucking worthless bastard. Can't wait for Nakamura to knee him in the face. Maybe hyperextend that arm with an armbar.
Just look at Tanahashi's face. That's the face of a guy that kicks out at 1 in his sleep.
Exactly. You know, I've been told that I'm a total douche, but I would just like to think that, no, it doesn't matter what you think, Tan. And, again, more highlights here. Now, here are some fans that are just so excited because it's Tanahashi and Nakamura, and there's Jushin Thunder Liger with his old ass. And I still don't even know who you are. Who are you? And there's the high fly blow to the back. You know what, New Japan? I'm done trying to decipher your video package. I'm out. You just let me know Nakamura makes that sweet ass entrance.
Oh yeah.
And John Madigan saying it's a good thing Naito lost this match, or we might have never gotten the LIJ Naito. That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh my god, Tanahashi with this fucking air guitar like a douche. I'm not talented enough to play the real thing, but when I strike my air guitar, I like to visualize the chords in my head. I'm one of those artists that can see music, you know? Shut the fuck up, you fucking tool. If you got hit by a 16-wheeler, I would regard the 16-wheeler as the baby face in that altercation. And here is our Intercontinental title match.
Wow.
Oh, God.
You're really hateful sometimes, you know?
That's kind of stating the obvious there, bruh. And now, whose Titantron is this? Who the fuck are you?
Obviously, Tanahashi's, considering he's the challenger. Hello.
No, this is some old white guy in a cowboy hat.
Is that Stan Hansen?
I think. Oh my god, is it? It is. It is Stan Hansen. I can tell from the Titantron.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you out here?
Why wouldn't he be? Hello?
No, seriously, why the fuck is he out here?
Do you have a problem with Stan Hansen's existence?
I mean, maybe. Do you see that face?
How dare you? That face is the face of a Japanese legend. A Gaijin legend at that.
You know, it's really nice to know what kind of wrestling fan I am, because I look at all these relics and I'm like, if you did trip in a volcano, would I have a reaction? Probably not.
Wow.
Stan Hansen coming into the ring.
Apparently, Tanahashi got stabbed once by a female fan.
I want to know that fan and I want to follow them on Twitter. We'll talk about that story every day.
But they stabbed a guy.
Was it in the kidney?
I don't know. Maybe. What does it matter?
I mean, kind of. And
it's not like they stabbed the guy in the kidney and then pulled the knife out and the kidney was still attached.
That would have been amazing, because then you'd have black market value. And now you got
dude, how easy of a buck would that be to make if you could do that to someone? Like, you don't need to knock them out, or you don't need to, you know, do proper surgery or anything. You just stab them in the right place and pull their kidney out like that. Hell yeah.
I mean, Tanahashi's face is one that would prompt me to file my toothbrush down into a shank, so I can totally understand where that female fan's coming from.
I don't know who this is, but it kind of reminds me of Dragon Force. Just saying.
Well, look, Tanahashi actually got somebody that can play the guitar, so he doesn't look like a complete fucking dweeb when he comes out. That's nice.
Dweeb!
It's like, hey, musician I hired, so I look comparatively less bad. Isn't my air guitar just as impressive as your actual guitar, which took years to develop a certain kind of acumen for? No. Yeah, I thought so too. I'm great. All right, guys, now that you've had enough of that amateur, let me show you how it's done. I've been practicing a song on Guitar Hero on Legend difficulty. Yeah! Yeah, there it is. There it is, the first strum, you fucking douche. You couldn't help yourself. Oh my god, look at him. He is reveling in it.
Why do you hate air guitar so much? It's fun.
you look like the uncoolest piece of shit I've ever laid eyes on. And this is me. My idea of a fun on Saturday is reading books, and you look nerdier than I do. Kill yourself. I know.
Wow. You're definitely the only one here that thinks that.
Well, you know what? I'm a proud minority, my friend.
Do you not do air guitar ever? I always do air guitar when good rock songs play.
I've lost at least 5% respect for you. You do the math.
Wow! Mom does air guitar. Do you respect her less too?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wow.
I am healing it up major right now. It's okay, Tanahashi. I'll back you up. I'll time my actual guitar with your air guitar so it seems like you're the one producing sound. We can't
Don't even try and act like that's not a cool visual.
I'm not going to dilute the illusion that you're a god, Tanahashi. I've got your back.
That's right.
God. Let's just be thankful Tanahashi didn't go the rap route, because knowing his values, he'd probably be like Will Smith. I rap about cleaning your room and respecting your parents and obeying authority. Shut the fuck up. Where's Nakamura?
Somebody's clearly never heard the song Party Starter by Will Smith.
Tanahashi. I am curious what our... Oh, is that Alice Cooper? Because, you know, they had a familiar face, but I honestly couldn't place it. I've got nothing bad to say about Alice Cooper. I
couldn't really catch it either, but it probably is if someone in chat said that it was.
Jarveris, you're the only one that didn't lose any respect for me, but that's mainly because you're our pimp. See, there you got it. And, yeah.
Oh, so I see how it is. So if I want to not lose respect from you, I have to pay you.
Yeah, don't be poor. Suck less. Tanahashi. Yeah, paying me in tumbleweeds doesn't count, ass face. And now Tanahashi. I don't know where I got all this visceral anger from today. I actually had a pretty good day. I think you got
it from my Naito jokes earlier, honestly. It seems like that's when you turned up.
No, I mean, I started turning up then.
That is not Alice Cooper. There's no way. It looks nothing like him.
And now here comes...
The thing that guy has in common with Alice Cooper is the hair and the fact that he plays guitar.
Now here comes a guy that actually exudes artistry, charisma, personality. Are you seriously
saying that Shinsuke Nakamura is an artist?
I'm saying that the man has more creativity at the tip of his pinky.
He's super creative. Look at that creativity, John.
Hey, it's a great visual, right? Like an actual guitar backing up an air guitar. That's such a breathtaking visual at a Wrestle Kingdom. That's really using the stage, let me tell you.
Let me tell you, this artistry is so breathtaking. Let me tell you, brother.
You know what, Nog? Don't pay any attention to these people, because at least you could probably actually play an instrument.
It takes my breath and a little something else, too.
Look at the flames shooting up.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. See, Tanahashi, this is what an actual winner looks like. It's a shame that, you know, because your hands were so occupied playing strings that don't exist, you couldn't occupy them with a pen and a notepad so you could take fucking notes.
Oh my god. That was bad and you know it.
Not as bad as his air guitar. Look at Nakamura here, just doing almost like a mini dance routine with one of the performers, because, you know, again, Nakamura actually knows how to work the stage.
Hey man, let's be real, she's doing all the work here. Look at her, she's dancing around Nakamura, making him look better.
Because she gravitates towards his amazingness.
His eccentricity.
And he has the championship, which, you know, you wouldn't know until sometime later, Tanahashi, which is also another funny thing to think about, that Tanahashi's actually challenging for the Intercontinental title here, given what we know now about the Intercontinental title picture and Tanahashi's relationship to it being the champion.
Yeah, he's the current champ.
Now, tell me, Tan, how many women gravitate to you with your air guitar? How many women look at you and they're like...
Are you seriously trying to imply that Tanahashi doesn't get laid by random Japanese women every single night?
Yes. Yes, I am going to imply that, actually.
Well, that would be incorrect, because this is still Hiroshi Tanahashi we're talking about. He's the ace for a reason, something Nakamura could never say.
Well, I'm sure he's a real go-getter with the ladies right after his glass of Metamucil every morning. I know, Nakamura.
Hey, man, he was only like 36 at this show. Come on now.
You got this, Nak. You're gonna knee his face clean off, aren't you? Beautiful.
Let's see. Wrestle Kingdom 8 was in 2014, which means Nakamura was only 35 when this show started. Which means he was younger than Johnny Mundo is now on this show.
Wow. And now Nakamura.
That's all you had to say? Come on.
I mean, look, you think I'm going to give Tanahashi any credit? So he's young. So are a lot of other people. But it's another thing entirely to be young and not suck. So...
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Nakamura now is older than Tanahashi was on this show.
And Nakamura just getting ready. I mean, I even commend Nakamura for just doing the warm-ups because it's Tanahashi. You know, you really don't have to go all out, Nak, but I appreciate that you do so.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty clear you're going to lose either way.
And now, Stan Hansen, who looks like he sells catheters in his part-time, holding up the Intercontinental Championship.
He looks like the diabetes guy.
Have you taken your blood sugar recently for diabetes?
Oh my god.
And Nakamura, he's so calm and collected. The air of a true champion.
The artist.
And this is our main event for Wrestle Kingdom 8. Of course, the Patreon request today by John Madigan, live reacting to the last 4 matches of this Wrestle Kingdom. We have done Shibata versus Goto, Devitt versus Ibushi, and what was an absolute barn burner. Naito versus Okada, which was pretty much the grass growing versus the paint drying. Except, imagine that Okada's actually really cool-looking grass, like a chia pet. And now we got this, Nakamura versus Tanahashi.
Oh my god.
No, they actually...
Javaris in chat actually made a really good point. Tanahashi had to be good with the ladies if he got stabbed by one.
Probably told her he wasn't calling her back. Now there's the lockup.
Exactly. He said, I'm not calling you back, and she... just kind of, her face just kind of went straight, and she reached into the kitchen cabinet and grabbed a knife and went to town.
Kind of reminds me of the really dark ending of this one anime called School Days. I never actually went back and watched the full anime. I just always heard the ending was fucked up. And it was apparently about this woman that this guy, like, he wanted more confidence in dating. So he starts seeing this girl, but then as he gets his swagger up, right, he starts dipping his toes in the pool more, and he's sleeping with this other girl that he claims to have fallen in love with. So then the original girl finds out about it, and she snaps, and she sets up this whole plan where they've got, like, this tea kettle going, and he gets a text that simply says goodbye, and then he turns around, and she stabs him right in the stomach, and then she stabs him repeatedly, and then he takes a blood-soaked hand, tries putting it on her to stop her, and she considers it for just a moment, but then she keeps stabbing him until he's dead. Then she goes to the other woman that he was seeing who he got pregnant, and he cut her stomach open to prove that she wasn't pregnant, even though she actually was. It was still really early in the pregnancy. Anime, everybody! And now Nakamura, nice kick to the midsection.
Talk about a passion killing, gee.
I know, right? That woman was like, nobody says no to me! Yeah, it was really fucked up. Kind of hilarious, though, when you think about it. And now, Nakamura...
It would be more hilarious if people like that didn't actually exist.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Here we go. Come on, guys. Entertain us.
Lock up there. Nice knee by Nakamura. Yes! And then cranking on that front face lock.
Oh, but look at this. Tanahashi going after the shins.
Oh, my God.
He's going after shins.
Wow. You know what? I'll give you credit for that. Tentatively, but I'll give you credit for that.
Did I earn my 5% respect back?
You did. You did, because you know what? Only you would put yourself out there like that I've got to respect it. Like, Undertaker raising Jeff Hardy's hand after he beat the shit out of him. That's how it was. Like, yeah, I know it's bad, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm me.
Nakamura with the back elbow there from Tanahashi.
Counter knock.
Oh,
yes!
Crossbody.
Yes!
With a gut buster over the knee.
How you breathing, asshole? Fuck yourself. You got this, knock.
I can't believe I'm rooting against Nakamura right now. It's actually hilarious what you can do.
1, little 2, little 3, little broken ribs, 4, little 5, little 6, little broken ribs, 7, little 8, little 9, little broken ribs, all making it harder to breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah!
That was actually brilliant. I'm proud.
Damn right you are. And now, look at Tanahashi wincing, sucking that wind. Yes. Like early return Brock Lesnar.
Like a what, Brock Lesnar?
Like early return Brock Lesnar when he attacked John Cena. I'm going to get blown up after only 2 Germans, but I'll keep powering through while you do remixes of my theme about me sucking wind, which me and my friends used to do. It was hilarious. And now, right in the right in that rib area too. Wow. Looks like you've got your Yuji Nagata cosplay nice and ready, don't you, Tan? You 2 old fucks. And now, Nakamura getting Tanahashi back in the ring.
Nobody in this match is old. Why do you have to go there?
Because I hate Tanahashi so much. And now knee right in the midsection.
You really just hate him because he does air guitar? Come on.
I mean, that's like 90% of it, but that still leaves a generous 10% unaccounted for.
I'm going to guess that 9% of that 10% is that he's old. But he's not in this, so you need to, reduce your hatred from at least 99% down to 90.
Well, look, that's okay, because like Okada being a rainmaker, I know how to diversify my assets, okay? So then the 10% would just be that he's a white babyface fuckwad that doesn't know how to step out of the limelight and let other people...
Okay, so just to be clear, Tanahashi is definitely not white. He is Japanese.
You know what I mean by the term. I didn't mean it in a racial context. Both feet up. Either way, though, Japanese, white, whatever he is, he's a I'll use the term Wonder Bread babyface, and embodies traditional values. And yeah, he's just a piece of shit. Beat the shit out of him, Knock. He deserves it. I hope he kind of gets shanked again. Yeah, just do it again.
We did receive a $5 super chat from, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. If not, correct me, and I'll say your name correctly once you do. Neki, and it says, Tanahashi no soul being stabbed like it was an Okada finishing move.
You know what? That doesn't even surprise me. The motherfucker probably didn't even go to the hospital. It's like, it'll heal on its own. Yeah. I'll risk staff or whatever.
He's got that Wolverine healing factor, just naturally.
Piece of shit. There's a body shot there.
It went between the ribs. It went between the ribs. It didn't penetrate any major organs. His abdominals sealed up. He's fine.
Tanahashi feeling himself like he even has the fucking right. Look at you, you disgrace. And now...
Scoop Slam. He's going for the senton now.
Get the knees up, Nakamura. Ravage that back.
Nope, he nailed it.
Damn it. God, I want him reduced to a goddamn back brace. And now kick out there.
Oh, man.
And now kick. Kick again. Wearing that leg out. This is where you can start throwing out dragon screws like they're fucking candy. And now right into the corner. Oh, and another drop kick there.
The low drop kick to the knee.
God, and I think about all the people that Tanahashi's beaten that I enjoy. Like fucking Ishii at this year's G1. Fuck you, Tanahashi.
Yeah, that did happen. That is a thing that happened.
Ishii was so good this year, too. He was so good this year.
Ishii is just amazing every year. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're so right. Like, I still hope he at least gets an Intercontinental Championship run before he leaves the boots in the middle of the ring. Now look at that. Knock read your book. Even though it's boring as shit, he still read it and he saw the cloverleaf coming, you dumb fuck. And now he still goes after the leg. Come on, Nakamura. Yes! Yes! Oh, damn it, Tanahashi. I'm going to do a succession of rudimentary maneuvers to wear you down until I can do stuff that's slightly more advanced so that I look like a god and win. You're not impressing anybody.
He's impressing me.
Oh my, when has your opinion ever mattered?
Now it does.
Specifically to me in the context of this relationship.
It always has.
Oh, and another knee. Oh yeah. I bet you were enjoying higher than 5% lung capacity, weren't you? You fuck. And now back to the front face lock. Wheeze, motherfucker,
like
wheeze.
Threshold at like 80-ish% lung capacity where people just die.
I'm sorry, I tuned you
like
out halfway through.
Like they just suffocate from, inability to literally breathe.
I mean, you're probably right, but Tanahashi's OP, so we can't get into that wishful thinking until at least the second act. And now,
okay, that's not really wishful thinking, but okay.
Nakamura, drive the knee again. Oh, gourd buster. Yes.
Gourd buster.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, yeah, nobody cares, bitch.
I care.
Oh my god, we already went over this, and another knee to the midsection. Love and energy, guys. That's what my Titantron says. That's totally what I'm about, even though I'll pick a guy's leg apart to the point where it's almost like he'll qualify for disability when this match is over because he has no leg left. You are a fucking fraud. Love and energy, Maya. Choke him out. Choke him out.
Wow. I see how it is.
And now, in the other corner, charge, knock, oh, poopy.
Oh.
And now, Tanahashi, oh, and now, yes, you're fucking worthless. And again, yes. Yeah, you see that, Stan? You see those knee strikes? Better than your bitch-ass lariats. And now, oh shit. Oh, yes! Enziguri! Yes! Because Nakamura ain't no scrub.
No, that's true. No one will deny that.
And now, out of the ring, you got this, Nakamura. Tanahashi's your bitch 24/7, 365. Irish whip his ass into that guardrail. Yeah! In the sternum! And then the knee! How does it feel to slowly lose bodily function, asshole? And now,
really, really getting aggressive here.
I haven't felt this venomous in a long time, and it feels fucking amazing to hate this passionately towards someone. And now,
that's messed up, man.
Clubbing low right to the back. Knee him in the head. Yes.
Oh my god.
He's probably going to tell me some sob story about, oh shit, Nakamura, are you okay? Oh, God. Tanahashi, you animal. You're supposed to protect your opponent, and instead you're like, no, I'm going to go to the canvas where it's safe, and you made Nakamura eat floor. You unprofessional prick. And now...
You animals.
Oh, God, not the high fly flow. This lame-ass
flow.
This lame-ass cross-body. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Don't show a replay of this. This eyesore.
Replay, yes.
Like, I have an eye appointment in like 11 days. The last thing I need is just a fucking eye issue after seeing that shit.
Do you really? That's pretty cool.
I do. I'm finally getting glasses after like 5 years. It's been a long time, so I got this right in time. I wish I would have got.
Have you seriously been using the same pair of glasses for that long?
I don't know for that long, but I can tell you, dude, it's not hyperbole to say years. It really is just a matter of like the number. And now that I know that I can go anywhere, and I'm picking my own providers, I'm starting to assemble my own team, my own medical Avengers, if you will. So I'll definitely start being on top of my health a lot more than I have been now that I know the resources available to me. Because I actually have good insurance, which not a lot of people can say, so I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. And there's a dragon screw there.
Hey, man, you're cool in my book. Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. And you're cool in my book. Really, my only problem is with this fucking isosceles triangle right here. Actually, no. To even say that you have.
Oh, look at this. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar.
Triangle out. Hyper extend that arm.
He's not even doing the armbar. He's just doing the triangle choke.
Yes, cut off his airway. Oxygen is
the proper term for this is the Juji Gatami.
Yeah. Oxygen is too good for that motherfucker. Yes.
Actually, no, that's the Gogoplata. That's right.
You got this, Knock.
I think the Juji Katami is like the proper word for a cross arm breaker.
Ness telling me to embrace the Tana, John. I'd rather embrace every terminal disease known to man first. I know.
Wow.
Why does John hate Tanahashi so much anyway? 2 words, Jarveris. Successful birth. That's what Tanahashi was the product of, and that's where it all started. There's the clover leaf there.
Don't worry, Javaris. You're not the only one that doesn't understand why John hates Tanahashi so much. I will never understand it.
Don't you tap out, Knock. I know you won't, though, because you're not a Betty bitch cake.
Irish clover, I think he calls this like the clover hold. Yeah, the Texas, not Irish. The Texas clover hold, he calls this.
Wow. Clover hold, huh?
Yup.
Okay,
you
then.
Hate him more now?
I mean, probably. God, you know, I need some Kairi Sane to wash my eyes out after this.
Oh, jeez.
God, and she is like more of a Tanahashi than Tanahashi, but in a genuine and authentic way, which makes it sweet. Because she's like, you know, English.
It's kind of ironic because she's kind of more like a Nakamura because she's a really great worker, but she was also never the ace.
Yeah. Because, I mean, she said, you know, like, English has been difficult to pick up, and there's not a lot I can convey in English, but I believe that wrestling is more about emotions. And I'm like, you know what, Kairi? You're right. Way to show Tanahashi what being authentic actually is, this bullying prick. Oh, I'm all about love and energy, but I don't mind shortening your livelihood by singling one fucking limb for a very intense period of time. Yeah, kick him in the head. And now look at him. He's going to try and skin the cat like he's Shawn Michaels. I'm talented too!
You're so much better than Sean Tana.
Oh, the lung blower.
Oh, man.
Wheeze.
No, but
Wheeze, you stupid.
Tanahashi's infinitely more talented than Shawn Michaels ever was. And more of a draw.
Wheeze, you stupid son of a bitch. Wheeze. What, you want an inhaler, Ton?
Why did you ever wish that on anyone? That's mean.
I just did, okay? And since you're asking
I didn't
why...
tell you not to. I asked you why you would.
I was about to explain motive. God, can't you appreciate the plot? And also, it's actually quite insubstantial. It's because I can. But more importantly, Nakamura now back on the offensive. I'll get onto that weak-ass forearm. Oh, I bet you he can't muster it up because he can't even muster up a breath right now because of all the work that's been done on his ribs. Got this, Knock. You've got this. You need to start thinking.
You've got this, Tanahashi.
Don't you root for Tana? I know that's a half-hearted cheer. You know you're a Nakamura guy through and through.
Listen, John, I'm not rooting for anyone. At this point, I'm just rooting against Nakamura because of you.
Wow, and I'm the problem in the relationship. Do you see, people? When I could use support when it really matters, who's
the
there?
open head slap. The open head. 0-2.
How dare you? Slaps. That is the Intercontinental Champion. You show him some fucking respect. Yes, yes. Bully the shit out of him. Bully the shit out of him like he bullies everybody else. Him and his shrimp dick. At least James comes by it honestly.
Why does it have to be about penis size? Come on now.
I mean, at least James comes by it honestly. At least he openly admits it and knows how to work it. But Tan has to overcompensate. Oh, but at least I can play air guitar. People who play triangle are more impressive than your pathetic ass. And now, right back to the... Oh, no, that's... Oh, yes! Yes! Knee right to the head. Kinshasa there, which back then it was the Bomaye. But it doesn't matter because we can all call it effective.
Boma, yay.
Oh my God, that impact. How does it feel, Tanahashi, to have your brain detached from its stem? And now fireman's carry. And, Ushi Goroshi Ashton.
Oh, man.
I'm a part of it. I'm a part of it.
Reverse power slam. He hit it.
Yes.
Oh, and now he's calling for another Bomaye.
Yow! That's what he's getting ready to do, baby. He's getting ready to seal that fucking deal. cut the strings on that guitar and put this motherfucker out of his misery.
No!
This is it. This is it.
No!
Naito.
What's Knock doing here? What's Knock doing here? Getting caught in a neck breaker.
Fuck you, Tanahashi. Fuck you.
You hate him because you see him as like a loser, but then when he starts winning, you hate him even more. I don't understand this.
Look, man. Winning doesn't make you not a loser, okay? Tanahashi will always be a loser to me. Barbarous, I tolerate Tana, but you see, tolerating him is part of the problem, because that gives him the false idea that he has a right to exist. Until he faces...
right to exist. You don't get to take that away from him.
I think I just did. Your life privileges have been evoked or revoked.
Your first problem was thinking in the first place.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
I'm so great. Yeah, pipe down. And now Nakamura has him in a fireman scare. I'm not going to be able to make it to the end of this. Avalanche fireman scare. No. Hang on. He did. Suck my dick.
Powerbomb him.
No. Yes. Nakamura hanging onto the ropes.
Oh, long blower.
Oh, suck my dick, Tanahashi. Actually, no, keep your mouth away from there. It's actually a sacred area. But more importantly, yes, Knock. Yes.
I mean, you could have just said suck a dick, Tanahashi.
I feel the need to make this personal. And now, no. Oh, my God. That's disgusting. And yes. What did you think, Tanahashi? The Nakamura wasn't going to...
Yes, he's going for high fly flow.
Get those knees up. Drive them into those ribs. Shatter them. Oh, damn it.
There it is.
Fuck.
One,
no.
Two.
No. Oh, yes. He's just a baby back, bitch. Fuck you. And now...
Chili's baby back, bitch.
Okay, that was actually... really well done, and now I have kind of a mini giggle fest going on. But more importantly, come on, Knock. You gotta recover. You gotta knee him in the face. He doesn't deserve to have a face. And now, Tanahashi, fuck you with your arm raise.
Come on, Tana. Yes, you can do this.
I have no faith in you whatsoever.
Off the ropes. Oh, the single foot drop kick from Knock.
That's right, Tanahashi. You and your uggo face are the best arguments for being pro-choice I've ever seen in my life. And now...
Nakamura's going to go for a Bomaye off the middle rope. Oh,
do it. Yes! It's over! Yes!
Wait, are you channeling your inner Matt Hardy, your broken Matt?
I may very well be, and that's it. That's it.
Oh, she kicks out. Yes, he's still in it.
Fucker nutters. Come on, Nakamura. Get another Bomaye.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
I did, though. And now, you can end this, Knock. It's over. Take this faux rock star out of his misery. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Forearm.
Punch him in the face again.
What a punch.
What do you think you are? Fucking Mayweather now?
And now, listen to you, John. He punched him in the face just like you said.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dragon screw.
This is hideous. How is this happening? How is this my life right now?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely hideous if your name is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Come on, Nakamura. Don't listen. Don't listen to these haters.
Or if you're the MRI tech taking the picture of Nakamura's knee after this match, that's hideous.
God, I want heel Mark Henry to come out and just totally break Tanahashi's back. Him or Matanza. That could really get the job done.
Oh my God.
No. You already got your Texas
overhold.
Oh my God.
You really hate that name too. That's hilarious.
That's almost as bad as Ricky Mundo. And now Nakamura trying to get to the ropes.
You know that's not even true. Is anything ever going to be really close to being as bad as Ricky Mundo in your eyes?
You know what? You're actually right. And now, Nakamura trying to get to the ropes. Come on, Knock. You've got to win this. There's a Falcons game tonight, and I'm not too confident they'll win, so you've got to beat Tanahashi so I can be in a good mood about something. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Really? Yo,
what? He just did a Texas Cloverleaf Styles clash.
Wow, Tan, you are so insecure.
And that was before AJ even showed up in New Japan, too, so that was like foreshadowing.
He knew of him. He could feel the threat. It was like, oh, God, somebody more talented than me is on the horizon. What do I do?
Especially, it's interesting, too, because Styles ended up being the one to take the world title off Okada in this reign. Oh, there's a high flow.
No,
there's number one.
No.
He's going to hit one more. One more.
No, he's going to catch him. He's going to catch him. He's going to catch him like a triangle.
No, he's not. This is
going to catch him.
That's it.
Oh,
it's over, baby. Pin 1, 2, 3. Yes. Tanahashi, new Intercontinental champ.
That is fucking disgusting.
The V is for victory.
You hear that, folks? That's me piling down my trash so I can do this. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. All right, folks. Well, that half pound that I apparently gained since my last physical last year, that's gone now, thanks to this Intercontinental Championship reign of Hiroshi Tanahashi. So, great job there, Tan. Great job there. Jesus Christ.
Tanahashi is the Intercontinental Champion now and forever.
Yeah, it's funny that you did the woo-wee, because this feel like poopy consolidated in my butthole. I feel like I'm suffering a bowel obstruction after this bullshit. And now Stan Hansen
that was actually a really impressive statement. The fact that you were even able to string all of those poop-related words together in one sentence was really impressive to me.
That shouldn't even be your title. I knew that old fuck was going to screw Nakamura over from the beginning. Fuck you, Stan.
He wasn't even involved in the match.
His mediocrity was in the vicinity of Nakamura's offense, lowering the efficacy by at least 10%. 10%.
If it did that to Nakamura, how did it not affect Tanahashi as well?
I'm a sociopath, asshole. I don't know. Oh my God, do I have to look at I'm closing out. This show's pretty much over. We're not going to see anything else. I can't take this.
Do you want to stick around to see Tanahashi's post-match air guitar celebration?
Don't you want to stick around so I can ask questions that I know the answer to, but I just like to needle things in the cutest fashion because I'm just precious? Yeah, you know the answer. God.
All right, I closed out of it too. So what are your thoughts on these 4 matches, John?
Dialing it back and being serious, this was a really fun live reactions. I would say the weakest match really was the IWGP Heavyweight title match, and here's the thing about that. I know we did a lot of commentary, and especially me, but in ring, it wasn't a bad match. Like, it wasn't stellar by any means. I think the Wrestle Kingdom 12 match is going to blow the shit out of it. But it was still a solid match. So, yeah, great matches. Honestly, I would say Devitt Ibushi for my number 1 because I adored that match. Then Goto Shibata was really a surprise, so I'm going to put that at number 2. Then the Intercontinental title, and then not just because Tanahashi won, I just genuinely loved Ibushi Devitt that much. And then, yeah, world title at 4. So, yeah, but still, 4 solid matches. I'm very grateful to John Madigan for the donation. Again, New Japan's my second favorite promotion. I mean, guys, I was even watching, like, older New Japan stuff, because mainly, I mean, those of you that follow me on Twitter, you know that I finally, after, like, 10 years, watched some older Benoit matches, and his stuff is Pegasus Kid against Liger. Awesome matches. Like, New Japan was great even back then, and that was like early to mid 90s. So yeah, I definitely have an affinity for this promotion. I think they're wonderful. I'm so thrilled for them in their US expansion, and I think Wrestle Kingdom 12 is going to kick fucking ass. I can't wait for that in January. But in the meantime, Wrestle Kingdom 8, particularly these final 4 matches, a hell of a lot of fun. I'm going away from this smiling, present results excluded. And, yeah, I'm just going to hand it over to you, Ashton. What do you think about these 4 matches?
Yeah, man, I thought these 4 matches were really, really good. I think, honestly, hindsight, I think the worst of the 4 was Shibata Goto, and that was a really fun, like, 4.25 star type of match. So really, these were all really good matches. I mean, you said that your favorite match was the world title match. Mine, being slightly less anti-Tanahashi biased than you, was the main event, the Intercontinental title match. These were all 4 really fun. I enjoyed all 4 of them. And I want to actually, you know what, because we're talking about this now, I do want to thank John Madigan, a.k.a. Tech Guru 8 in chat, for the donation to have us do this for the request. So I appreciate it. And yeah, it was a great choice. And hopefully, I mean, hell, I definitely would. I feel like every time we've had New Japan as one of our TWitWoW Request live requests, it's worked out beautifully. So anytime you guys want to request that we live react to a New Japan show, I mean, hell, make sure it's as good as this and that frickin' I think it was Kenta Kobayashi versus like Kazushi something or other. I don't even remember the exact names, but that was a great match too. So really, just New Japan in general, just hitting on all cylinders. And actually, speaking of New Japan, I think we might be live reacting to a New Japan show coming up, depending on what the card looks like. Because right now they're doing like a Destruction tour. So they already did Destruction in Fukushima. Then they just very recently, I think yesterday actually, did Destruction in Hiroshima. And then in about a week, we're going to actually, in literally a week, we're going to get Destruction in Kobe. That's on a Sunday. And typically their bigger pay-per-views do happen on Sundays, but I don't know what the actual card looks like.
Right. Okay. So yeah, but I've been loving really Japanese wrestling in general. I've grown a deep love for it these last few years, and yeah, New Japan's definitely at the forefront of that.
Oh, here we go. Destruction in Kobe. Here's the card. We've got Young Lion match, Liger, Ricochet, Taguchi, and Tiger Mask, and Makabe. It's a 10-man tag versus Suzuki Gun. Bullet Club represented by Fale and Owens versus Chaos represented by Goto and Yoshihashi. Beretta versus Yujiro Takahashi. War Machine versus Guerrillas of Destiny versus KES in a 3-way tornado tag match for the tag titles. David Finlay and Kota Ibushi versus Tanahashi and Elgin. Chaos represented by Rocky Romero, Ishii, and Yano versus LIJ represented by Bushi, Sonata, and Naito. Chaos represented by Okada and Ospreay versus LIJ represented by Evil and Takahashi, and then our main event, Omega versus Juice. So I think you would probably at least want to watch Omega Juice, but the only other match on that card that I would really have interest in is the 3-way IWGP tag title match.
Yeah, because I'm assuming Omega Juice is for the U.S. title, right?
Yes, that is correct, yes.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that, and that 3-way tag title match definitely.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I don't think we're going to do live reactions to that, but we definitely are going to end up watching those matches. I mean, unless we do get a request, if we get some kind of a request for us to live react to those matches for October, we will. But for now, I think we're just going to kind of keep our ears to the ground and just kind of make sure that we are updated on who the champions are, because I know that we've had a bunch of championship matches, but I don't think any titles have actually changed hands.
Right, okay.
Because like even like Funky Future are still the junior tag champs. War Machine are the champions going into this big match. You know, Kushida is still the junior champ. Tanahashi's still the Intercontinental champ. I don't think any titles have changed on any of these Destruction shows, which makes me feel a lot better about not watching them.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So yeah, I don't think we'll live react to that show either, because the card seems pretty weird, save for those 2 matches. But yeah, I mean,
that's actually a great idea. Javaris brought up. We'll just talk about the Destruction stuff in the Discord.
Yeah, I love that idea. Perfect. With that said, thanks again to John Madigan for the donation, and I really have got nothing else to say at the risk of becoming redundant, so I'm just going to hand it over to you to take us home.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we will see you all. And you know what? Here's another beautiful thing that you might not know about. Go to my Twitter page. I actually do have it linked in the description. It just says Ashton's Twitter, and then it has a link. And if you click on that, my pinned tweet now is a schedule. We have a new sort of a schedule up that'll tell you what shows are coming up in the world of TWitWoW. So we obviously just got done with the final 4 matches of Wrestle Kingdom 8, but then the next show you'll see, we have nothing planned for Monday or Tuesday. So Wednesday, we're doing Lucha and NXT. It's our first time reviewing an NXT since before TakeOver Brooklyn 3. But then the following day on Thursday, we are going to be doing a live reaction to ECW Hardcore Heaven 1999. And then obviously Friday and Sunday, we have No Mercy content. And then the following Thursday will be a Q&A. So we've got quite a bit of content coming up. The Thursday Q&A isn't until like the 28th. So I don't have that on the schedule right now. But I will try to update that schedule and make sure that the current schedule is always the pinned tweet every few days or so, maybe even at least once a week, just to make sure that you guys know what's coming up. And that'll also make it easier for me, because when I do these outros, I always try and fill you guys in on what's coming up. And now I don't have to do it off the top of my head. I can just go to Twitter on my own Twitter page, pull up the schedule, and let you guys know what's on there. So that just makes everything a lot easier. So yeah, that's coming up. John, do you have anything you want to say before we close this thing out?
No, just again, had a really wonderful time. I love that you've started doing a schedule. Just more proof, people, that my cohort and commentary is the absolute best. And looking at it, I really can't wait for No Mercy preview predictions and the actual show this week. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that. And knowing that we got an ECW show, that's interesting. So I'm definitely arching an eyebrow at that and eager.
Yeah, Cliff Amal was the one that requested that, and I did kind of have a little talk with him because he originally wanted to request a show that had a literal death match on it, and we ended up talking, and he decided that just requesting a different ECW show without any death matches on it was a better option for him than paying the extra money for the death match.
Right. Oh, my son, always coming through. So I can't wait to do that. Yeah, we got some great content coming for you guys this week.
Absolutely. And hey, man, unless you have anything else to add, we can close this thing out.
Let's close it out, man.
All right, guys, you have 2 ways that you can support us, and those are on Teespring or on Patreon. If you would like a TWitWoW brand t-shirt or mug or sticker, you can find those on Teespring. You just go there, you pick out the design you like, you pick out the shirt color you like, you pick out your size, you get your shipping set up, and you're good to go. If you don't want to pay the $25 for a t-shirt, you can kind of get a less expensive item. We do have mugs. Those are available for $15. Or if you just want a sticker to put on your wall or on your vehicle, either way, stickers are only like $6. Those are very inexpensive. And those still are very helpful to us because we get a higher percent of the money that you pay for that than any other item on the Teespring store. But if you're interested in supporting us and getting more of the TWitWoW product, you can donate $3 a month to our Patreon. And every month that you donate $3, you will be given access to the official TWitWoW patron Discord channel. It is a very active little community. We have somewhere in the range of like 15 to 20 people in there now. We are a growing community, and the more people that donate, the more active and more fun the community will become. Right now, we've been talking about all kinds of things. We've been talking about the Sexy Star and Rosemary situation. We've been talking about Lucha Underground. We've been talking about the Cruiserweights and the Mae Young Classic. A few of us had a discussion the other day about who most impressed us in the Mae Young Classic. That was a lot of fun. You know, we not only do we talk wrestling in there, though, but we also have a general chat tab. And for those of you that are feeling a little frisky, we have a general not safe for work tab as well. So you can hop on in there and talk about whatever the hell you want with no filters, no censors whatsoever. It's a lot of fun. We are quite active. And we hope that we get more and more people in there, because the more people join, the more fun it becomes. And of course, if you don't want to necessarily only get into the Discord, if you want to be able to do what John Madigan did here, what Cliff did for next Thursday, and what Daniel McGrady did this past, God, I don't even remember what day it was, Friday, I think it was, you can request a live reaction of your choosing to a wrestling show that you want us to live react to. And hell, if you want to do what Daniel McGrady did, you can get a live reaction and a review to a wrestling show of your choosing. It's the whole package deal. Pricing information is on the Patreon. Basically what it works out to is figure out how long your show is in hours, and if you want a live reaction, multiply it by 11, or actually by 10, and if you want a live reaction and a review, multiply it by 15. That's all it comes down to. That's why this live reaction was around 2.5 hours, and it only cost John Madigan $24 for us to live react to it. The last show Daniel McGrady requested was a little under 2 hours. It cost $30 for a live reaction review combo. Pricing information isn't that complicated, or it doesn't have to be. And the beautiful thing is, if you don't want to pay all of that in one shot, you can pay that over the course of multiple months, and by the time you accumulate the appropriate amount of money to be able to afford a request, we'll do it on that month. It all kind of comes down to kind of accumulating money in your quote-unquote TWitWoW balance. And that also includes Discord donations. So if you get into the Discord, those $3 a month are included in your TWitWoW balance. Those accumulate and can eventually be used to buy you a live reaction or live reaction review combo of your choice. It's win-win-win, as John likes to say, and we hope more people get in on the Discord or decide to request live reactions or live reaction review combos, because they're a lot of fun, and this was a great example of that. Of course, follow us both on Twitter. Like I said, my pinned tweet is a schedule for the TWitWoW brand and all the upcoming content we're producing. John's pinned tweet is for you guys to respond to with Q&A questions, which brings me to my next point. Our next Q&A is on September 28th. Not this coming Thursday, but the next. And hey, those are always a lot of fun as well. So make sure to get your questions in for that. Like the official TWitWoW Facebook. Check out the subreddit. And of course, remember to like this video if you haven't already. Of course, when this is fully uploaded, you can also, and processed, you can also leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about this show, our live reactions, everything on your mind. And of course, if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and then click the bell to get notifications. John, I think we're going to wrap it up here. We will see you guys on Wednesday for Lucha Underground and the first NXT review since before Brooklyn 3. It's been a lot of fun. Remember to stay tuned.